We're live.
Fuck.
Fuck
Shit.
yeah.
Bitch.
Welcome back. Fuck.
Dick.
Gangrene
Welcome
testicle.
back, everybody. It's been a little bit, at least for us. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Well, shut up. It's time for D&D.
Fine.
Anyway, we have our announcement. Anybody have any other announcements that they want to say or anything like that?
I got one.
Pregnant.
What?
Who? Jimmy and I both raised our hands.
No, I'll point at you. I'll point at you. I'm just like,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. They finally got the guy that got Tupac.
Oh, I saw that.
yeah, they did.
They did it.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Any other announcements?
I'll go
Chris,
ahead.
if you keep saying that Raven's pregnant, it ain't gonna
One day
work.
it's gonna happen. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
We
the
all
father.
know that dick don't work.
My mother falls for it all the time.
Breaking her poor little heart.
So, as always, we'll have our normal announcement, which is, hey, you're feeling down, having a little bit of a rough time, and you need to, I don't know, just take a deep breath. Well, do so, because it can get rough. And it can get hard, right? And if you need a little bit of extra help, if you go down to the description below, there's a link to a blogspot post that's got a whole bunch of in case of emergency, suicide helplines. And all you have to do is find the country that you're in down there and all that other stuff. If it's not in there, then you can just type in National Suicide Helpline, and they will, call up the number, and then you should be able to get into contact with somebody who can help you. All right? I know it's rough, but I know you got this. All right.
Oh my
And
god.
on a much better announcement, I'm engaged.
Banana.
That too. But yeah, I'm engaged, so hooray.
Woo!
Hey!
Yay.
They already
Who's
know.
earning
They're putting on an act, so it's
Shut.
whatever.
Long live
nerve.
the queen!
The nerve. I didn't know shit before today.
Wait, Freya, we're engaged?
Who
You
would've
didn't tell
thought?
me.
Oh
You're
my
fucking
goodness.
cheating on me?
Oh,
We're all engaged.
wait a second.
We're
it's-
all
it's
in the
just-
You don't
throes.
speak for me.
Listen, if you call me Freya, that means we're dating. It's just like how if you call Fred Freddy, it means you're dating them. It's just how it is. All right.
You'll take
Anyway.
advantage of.
There's a
You
joke there.
introduce yourself as Freya.
Anyway.
What happens if I call you mine?
Max.
Anyway.
You have to fight Lexi for that one.
Yeah, I got
I was saying, you're gonna have to
I
fight
was-
Lexi for that one.
Deal.
I got this on
Sheesh.
Lexi. I got this on being a reference.
My money my money is also at Lexi.
I'd give Lexi the fight.
She could be fucking scary. Anyway, so welcome. Can we get a quick recap on what happened last time?
I wasn't
Beach
here for that
episode.
shit.
Thunk and I sold drugs.
What?
Drugs,
I played the American healthcare system.
American healthcare system.
We did
Dagon
a
got a
bit
job.
Dagon went fishing.
Dang,
Hey guys, you wanna go fishing?
of a...
You wanna go
I
fishing?
can't believe you guys let the man being taken over by an eldritch entity go out to sea. What is wrong with
Listen,
you?
if you want to go rizz up your girl, like go rizz up your girl. Go see your girlfriend. That is none of
Yeah.
our business.
Yeah,
Frankly,
that's-
I want nothing to do with you and Meatball's private affairs.
Just stay away from Achilles' grandpa.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I don't want to know what you do with the fish. The less I know, the better.
You're, says the one spreading
The
spores
fish,
all over the
brother.
city.
Really?
Listen,
The fish?
DNA everywhere. Spores.
AIDS for everybody.
And then William went
My
on a
face
political
went-
spree.
Alrighty. Does anybody remember how it ended?
All of us
Back in the
saying goodbye.
tavern with 3 people walking in.
Mhm.
Mom's gone. Off stream.
Did they
Hey guys,
crash?
my internet went out.
Oh crap.
Oh
No!
Oh no.
Ain't no fucking way.
How dare you?
We
I'm
could stall.
sorry.
I could try to pull out my Dagon tattoo to show you now that it's healed.
All right.
Let's
I'd
see it.
probably have to take my pants off.
Let's
Well,
get it.
Okay.
Don't
there
say
we
that
go.
like it's a bad thing.
Just do me a favor and do it slowly.
Show us the Carfax.
Hey, Max.
See if we can.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't see it well enough. The pants gotta come off.
Max, can you send me a picture
Nope,
of
I never see it.
Amon's character so I could like that way we don't have this I can like kind of fill you in and everything.
Dagon.
That's pretty cool.
I don't have it on my phone,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Pull your
I got
dick
you.
out.
No problem. No worries.
Nice
Where's the
dick
shot?
tattoo.
I think Freya has it somewhere.
Okay.
What do I have?
Picture of Amon.
Picture of Amon.
Tattoo.
Picture of him on.
Yeah, you can send it to me.
Oh shit.
So even
Oh,
though
no,
Max won't be on camera, we still have a picture of Amon. Like we do.
Okay,
with
give me a
Logan.
second. I got this. Don't worry.
We can't. This is why we
Life.
can't have nice things, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything. That's not
No,
it. That's the
I have
favorite
it.
one.
I have it.
How much gold did I make from fishing?
You got it. Send it to him.
At least one.
Anyone.
Very cool.
You roll a d10 then times by nothing. Just roll a d10.
2.
Well, that works.
You got 2 gold. Congrats.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody else got like 75.
I have also not spent a
Me.
dime this whole time except to buy sugar cubes like the
A
first
two-man
episode.
fishing boat ain't gonna
Can-
rake in.
A lot.
Can someone stream the game?
And I
like,
was
so I can just see it.
scamming the rich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta do music, don't I?
So I do believe I said it was William and
William, his
and 2 other
friend.
figures.
Yeah, it was William and 2 others that were walking in.
Gotcha. In which case, let's move everybody around. Muley's back outside.
Oh, fuck outside, Muley.
Don't be rude to the Muley.
Would
Fuck the Muley,
somebody
free
be
for
willing
you.
to stream the game in Discord so I can actually just see what's going on?
Yes, give
Computer
me a
will
second.
really shit itself. Otherwise, I would.
There you go. Here you go.
Okay.
Can we get some music going?
Yeah, that's I'm searching music right now. What vibe you want?
I mean, we still have a week of downtime, and then the beginning of whatever way you guys decide to go. But for the time being, I am going to be bringing William out, and then the new William's friend, and then William's other friend out. Boom! There we go. Perfect.
Let me know when y'all are in here.
Ah, man.
Uno minuto.
Un momento.
Got it. All right, I'm in. Got the music.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
All right.
don't have me on the recording, right? Like, you just have my picture.
Yeah, I just have your picture. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have your camera or anything like that. I figured until you told me otherwise, I'd just use the picture of William. And for the time being, until Max comes back from the internet outage, we had the picture of Amon.
Yes.
So we Gucci.
I love
Alrighty.
being able to see your face, Bailey.
You'll be fine.
It is a good face. Good face. Alrighty. And you guys sitting down at the bar, the respected small group of y'all. Oh, Aman, would you? I'm pretty sure I said everybody was there for the time being, right? The end of the last session. Like it's early in the morning, right before everyone else was sort of head out for the day.
Yeah.
You are muted. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of commotion going on right now because my brother was trying to watch the game.
Everybody's trying to watch the game.
No, like the football game.
Yeah.
What was the question? Sorry, would
Uh,
I be there?
Yeah, you would be down there with everybody, correct? Or would you have left early in the morning?
Probably left pretty early in the morning, like before sunrise.
Alrighty. In which case, then you would not be there, and that's okay. We'll put your thing all the way down there again.
Wee, I'm fine.
Alrighty. So for the three of you that are sitting here inside of the waiting owl, you would see as William opens up the door to two new figures that you guys have never met before.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Sir William. How are you?
I'm all right. I have a couple people I'd like you to meet.
I see that. Strange
The-
figures.
I point at behind me first as I kind of step out of the way.
You dick. You dick. Oh shit.
Describe your character.
So what you see standing in front of you, a 6'7" tall furbolg in purple and blue robes, with a quarterstaff strapped to his back, navy blue hair in a man bun, and bright gold eyes, just staring at you. Hello, yes, hi. Nice to meet you. Willie here, asked me to tag along for some weird reason. I'm Wackus.
Wackus.
Willie.
It's quite funny. Yes, son. Hearing somebody address William as Willie, that's humorous. I'm Dagon. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Ooh, wow, that's a firm grip you got there.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No,
William's
you're
just
fine.
I thought I asked you not to
And
call
your
me
friend.
Willie. This one here is a long-standing friend of mine. His name's Argo.
It's nice to
And,
meet you, Argo.
You see Argo's a fairly tall, but not quite as tall as Wackus. He's about 6'2". He is a warforged. He is just pure metal with some nice loose purple clothing. You know, a big guy. There's quite a few big guys in here.
Marcane has remained seated at the bar and just eyeing the group.
Oh, don't stand outside. Wackus, right? Come
Yeah,
come on in.
Yeah, okay, sure,
Yeah, just
sure.
yeah, no need to wait outside in the what's the weather like outside?
Good question. Yeah,
It's actually a relatively like it's a partly cloudy day, but blue skies.
okay.
I need
just-
like 5 minutes.
Thok is gonna peek his head
My
outside.
cat
No,
threw up all over the place.
oh no!
I'll be right back.
As I just saw the cat sauntering off.
Just no need to wait outside in the bright,
I mean, it is a
beautiful
nice
day. You know, don't worry about it. Just come outside. And I'm
It is
just
a nice
gonna.
day outside, nice day and everything.
Yeah, but we don't want you to be out here when you're here, and I'm just gonna kind of like just. Go ahead. Go ahead. Step on it. Just,
Fine, okay. And well, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Thonk.
Thonk.
Come on in and sit down, everyone.
Thonk.
As William goes and takes a
It's
seat
good
at
to
the counter.
meet you, Wackus.
To meet you as well. You're welcome, Simon.
I can't. I fucking can't.
I'll move, boy.
Oh, I have control of him. I was just gonna say he's kind of just awkwardly standing there and then just slowly walks over beside William and sits down.
Okay. Is there anything I could get you all before you go about your day?
Just some water, please. Whatever you got.
All right. Sir, anything for you?
No, I think I'm quite good for the moment. I have to head back out and do some more work with the people anyways, pretty soon here.
All right then. I have heard some murmurings that they're you might be trying to pull together different type of way this place is ran. The
Government.
majority, yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than letting the crown place somebody, I think they might try to just do some type of election.
Which is good. I mean, we all saw what the crown brought last time, so
Oh, Willie's starting a revolution?
no,
No?
I didn't start anything. Simply, the previous lord of the town met an interesting fate.
Is that why I heard, is that why, some of the town was on fire a couple of nights ago?
Oh yes, there was a lot of aberrations and such.
A lot of fire.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I live
Did our
outside
best.
town, so I just saw the fire. I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna stay away from it.
Probably a
A
good
good
idea.
choice.
It was quite intense.
Yeah.
And houses.
And houses.
Yes, I think more houses burnt down than tents.
I mean, my tent didn't burn down, so that's all that matters. So, but so long as not a lot of people got hurt, also, I think it's fair to say that a bad situation could have been worse. I would assume.
How much injured and dead were there?
There was a pretty decent
No.
amount. The actually, Marcane would probably have seen like the majority of it. Just like going towards like the main thoroughfares of town
Yeah.
and trying to figure out all that stuff.
Martin also wanted to retort to what he said.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna wait.
Good.
Uh,
Go on.
but you said it looked like that it was like not bad. Marcane gives a mirthless laugh and says, "You have not seen the piles of dead that I have."
I mean, I guess you're right. Again, I just live outside town. I don't usually come in unless I absolutely have to. So, when it came to whatever shindig went down a couple nights ago, I was nowhere near down. So, you're right.
So why should we assume that you're going to be of help now?
Well, Willie came asking for help, and I'm not one to say no to him. He's always been nice to me, kind to me, so I figured I'd help him out.
He's got a set of skills that can complement the rest of you.
I try.
Yes, I'm good.
Is
I'm sorry,
is he okay?
my food went down the wrong pipe.
Slap the back of my brother's back.
Oh, thank you, Marcane.
The back of his back, so his chest?
Whatever works.
You just go whack, whack.
Kind of lean over towards Argo, right?
Yep, who was on the other side of the...
I just kind of lean over the counter and I'm like, as you can see, his voice box also needs some tuning up too. We're in kindred spirits here.
Now, I don't think my skills particularly spread to the more fleshy physique. So I don't think I can help you guys there, but I can do my best on myself.
Raven in the back with the freeze. I mean, it doesn't matter what we're made of. We'll take all the help we can get. What exactly is Willie having you help with?
Well, I think he's kind of trying to stay into town here, more so. So he brought me along to kind of fill his spot if you guys decide to leave. Yes, that's right. I brought Argo here in case you all need to go somewhere and I can't follow you. He can take stead.
What will we do without our Willie?
Dear God.
Is William talking or is Argo talking? Because I'm having a really hard time differentiating.
That was
British
One
and
sou-
then
There's
Southern.
British and
Southern,
Southern.
one
How are you
Scottish.
having a hard time distinguishing?
no. It
It's,
was
just-
it's the same tone. It's the same tone.
yeah.
I just kept computing it as you, Bailey. That's why. I'm just like,
So Argo's kind of southern and very awkward. He tends to drag things and cut off randomly, whereas William is a little bit more smooth and understanding of a
more decisive.
yes.
Eloquent.
There you go.
I think I just need to develop an ear for it. That's all.
I think you do.
William.
What?
I was just saying, you switched to the accent.
Did I?
Yes.
Willie has a tendency of doing that sometimes. It happens.
Oh God. I swear to God, if you all start calling me Willie,
I would never do that, Sir Willie.
Marcane actually laughs. This is like the second time you've ever heard Marcane laugh.
I was like, Wackett just looks at William with like this shit-eating grin on his face, just like,
William just kind of doesn't look at him and points at him. You son of a bitch.
Hey, you know what you're getting yourself into, so.
Yes, but your help is much appreciated.
Well, any way I can help out, So, now these wild things you've mentioned briefly.
The wild cards, yes.
Okay. Okay, so
There's one of us missing, but
I
don't know where Amon is, but
Okay, so we have
I feel
Thonk.
like, hold on. I feel like I don't know.
We have Thonk. We have Dagon. We have Dagon's brother. Are you correct? The guy that just gave me basically mirth and verbal language.
Arcane.
Marcane. We have Argo, right?
yeah, that's my name.
Gotcha. We got William. See, I can call you by your actual name here.
I appreciate that, but you need to do it more often.
Whatever, Willie.
Oh, fuck.
And
Fell walks across from William and just does like a small little like quick 3 tap with his fingers and look at him, and then look over at Wackus, and then looks back over to William. Goes, I can always just, grab the big guy.
Well, as much as I would love to see Valnea kick him out,
oh, you're kicking me out already.
we do need his help.
All right, sir.
You can't give him the boot. We just met him.
I have no objections.
If he keeps pushing my buttons, I just might.
I didn't do it just to piss you off, and it looks like it's working. Don't worry, William.
I've asked you plenty of times not to call me Willie.
Hey, you do realize who you're talking to, right?
I do. I do.
So don't worry, William.
God
I will stop just for this moment. I shall not call you that name again. For the time being.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Appreciated.
I mean, if it's gonna get me from not getting kicked out of here, because this is a pretty nice place. Wait, William, wasn't there like a nice little table over there a little while ago? Last time I was here.
Yes.
I shoot a knowing
As-
glance.
Yes, there was a table there, as I just give a death stare to Thonk and Dagon.
Oh,
They had an arm wrestling match and kind of broke it, and it was my favorite table. Speaking of, Argo, are you able to deal with that? Yeah, are the menders not around?
No,
I guess I can deal with that. What way is it, Phil?
Follow me. Just need your help with carrying some of it out, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm not strong at all.
It's
I,
fine.
I can try.
Just need you to grab some of the legs.
All right, let's go.
So,
Hands the legs and then some of the other stuff off to you.
how do you guys know, William here?
Oh, I'm going to let them explain that.
Ooh, story time.
Sips.
Love it.
Sips my coffee.
Yeah, Dagon just kind of eyes his brother, reminiscing about how we were all captured in his head. In his head.
Argo just
In my mind.
uses mending until it's all fixed.
It fixes.
They're the table I remember.
There you go, William. I fixed it. They both stand up and William just kind of turns and stares at them.
Thog is just sitting, like, arms in his lap, just kind of like, just
Oh, my.
at William.
Oh, he's giving you that
Don't
look.
break the table again. If you break it again, I'll be very upset.
I just wanted to expect the man's woodworking skills. That was quite impressive. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Never seen a man handle wood like that in my life.
Well,
Never.
Argo kind of chimes up and goes, well, it's not quite woodworking skills. It's just a spell. Simple mending spell kind of makes
Wood
it all come
spells.
back together. No, I don't specialize in wood magic.
Oh, looks good as new.
This moment.
To answer your question, Wackus, William originally had a job for me, and one thing kind of led to another, and then
Here
Now
you-
he has a girlfriend that specializes in wood magic.
I shut up the fuck up.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, congratulations, man.
No relation to the job at hand, but
I mean,
Argo
hey.
kind of taps Shar on the shoulder. You can take the spot next to William if you'd like.
I'm fine. I appreciate it though. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
sit back
who's-
down then.
This William's boyfriend from...
Yes.
A while ago, yes.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I don't think
I
we've ever met
have-
before.
No, I am Shaw.
Wackus, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We
See
do
you again,
seem
dear.
to have somewhat of an issue there, darling. You remember your friend Aman?
Yes.
Well, with the whole fungus thing and well, it's growing
Wait, what?
rapidly outside of my manor, and I don't quite frankly want it anymore.
oh,
Understandable.
Wait, what?
They died of fire.
I don't quite know how to fix that. I really
Well-
wish that she wouldn't have done that in the first place, but
People do things, and I'm not the biggest fan of what happened, but either way, you said you wanted some land for the pets.
oh yes, we got a displacer beast kitten, a giant owl, a baby bear from the Feywild, and a goat
With anger issues.
with anger issues. Yes, a goat with anger issues.
An
That
angry
may or may
goat.
not be a demon.
An angry goat that might be a demon.
Probably is, and that's probably why he sold it for so cheap.
William, what kind of group are you getting me involved with?
An interesting kind. You'll have fun.
Are you sure about that? Because there's a demonic, angry, pissed off goat here. I'm not sure I want to be hanging around y'all.
How do I put this
Listen,
politely, Chief?
everyone deals with the angry, demonic, pissed off goat every once in a while. It'll be fine.
See? It'll be perfectly fine.
I'm a level with you, Wackus. I think the angry demonic goat is going to be the least of your worries when you're hanging out with us.
Oh, really?
But yes, I was
Yep,
looking
'cause
for
death is always an
some
option.
land for that.
Where's that goblin you all had?
Dead.
Yes, to put it so frankly.
Can I roll a
Bonkers.
sleight of hand to
Mhm.
like do this? But I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna. Wait.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Thonk, you
Off deep V, brother.
just kind of
Hush.
see Thonk. You just kind of see Thonk just kind of freeze up at that mention of the goblin.
Uh,
Sorry. But yes, there is a bit of a fungal outbreak, and it seems as if this large toad creature showed up
Oh,
not too
yes.
long ago.
Amon kind of resurrected that against my wishes.
Gotcha.
But
Well,
it's
I mean, he seems
not
to be
a problem.
kind. He seems to be fine, so it isn't any issue. But
I think generally, as long as they're part of the fungus, they don't tend to cause harm to things. But yes, if you want, we can work out some kind of deal, dear, to trade that house for some of my own property here in the Ghost Crest.
William, I have another idea that might be possible.
Ghost Crest.
What's your idea, Arcane?
As you know, I've been doing research on Amon's physical traits.
Yes, the fungus and such.
While I've only been thinking of ways to use it, I'm sure I can work backwards and find something that kills it.
I do think that would be a good idea, but I think that Amon would very much so hate us if we did that.
Oh, it's either that.
You might want to consult with her to see what she can do about the fungus first before.
We need to stop it from spreading as much is the main issue.
It's a fungi, William.
I
this
know they do nothing but spread. I know.
this Amon, are they like a mushroom with feet or something, or?
Essentially,
That's
It's
the
not a
only,
easiest
great
way to put it.
personality, let me tell you.
that's the
I believe the technical term is featherhead lady.
a female
No.
fungi with feet that has a feather on the top. Or what?
You'll see when you meet her. She's
Yeah,
a
you'll know
character.
when you meet him.
But
Okay.
sweetheart, please, we'll figure out something another time. I just try to make your way over there one of these days.
I definitely will.
Thank you. Well,
And if you need another vacation home in the meantime, feel free to use any of my properties.
thank you. And Shar kind of sits up and then starts wanders on over to William and gives him a peck on the head.
He
See
kind
you
of just
later.
leans into it.
See you later, sweetheart.
Oh,
Definitely.
so cute. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
William
you as
kinda just-
well.
William kind of just flicks Wackus on the cheek.
Hey, I'm being nice. I could have I could have said that one name you didn't want me to say while he was here.
Sean knows better than to call me that.
You know who?
You're just lucky you can't get the same treatment as Shah.
Alright.
I'll be fine. Been doing pretty well on my own, so.
All right. All right. So you guys have about a week worth of downtime, and I am gonna hop on over to Amon.
Is she here?
Hello.
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 Are you back on your computer?
Can you hear me? I am on my
Yeah.
laptop because my Ethernet's
Aw.
fucked. Which
Hello,
means
laptop.
Hello.
I think your mic actually sounds better.
Shut the fuck up.
Not it. It
Serious?
doesn't really.
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
It's comparable, at least.
It's comparable. Okay.
Ah, yes, the
Everything comparable, you
$25
dickhead.
headset mic compares to the $300.
Who knew? So, would you like to talk about what your character's doing right now, or would you like to hop in another chat and do that?
We can hop into another chat.
Alrighty. I will be pulling Jimmy along, so it's able to be recorded.
All right.
Jimmy's body cam.
Argo, so what brings you into town?
Well,
This thing's wackus. Alrighty. So, you are out and about. You woke up early before dawn even really struck. You might have seen the first couple rays of the sun peer over the horizon. And there has been plenty of bodies being buried, plenty of bodies still not completely found. What are you doing?
I am seeking out whatever kind of central point that bodies have been gathered. I know a lot of times it's like, especially in cities like this, it's like piles of bodies. Amon has seen plagues before, violence.
Hmm.
She knows that it's somewhere there's a dead collector roaming around.
Yes, there is.
And
You have seen.
especially,
You definitely would have seen people with carts carrying the dead bodies out of town relatively quickly to try to all the ones that don't have anybody like tending to them.
yeah.
You know, like
And
some of the homeless people and whatnot.
and the fuzz is going crazy, right?
Yeah, relatively. It feels less of like a connection to something now, and it feels more like just a necessity to.
Row.
Yeah,
And Amon cannot resist the fuzz anymore. It's quite literally driving her insane
it most
to
definitely
have
is.
these voices in her head constantly, this nonsense garbulation of less of a connection now that she sought comfort in and something that she is trying to purge, essentially. So she is seeking out any and all means to get rid of the fuzz, and that's flagging down carts with dead bodies and offering to veil said dead bodies from whoever is, you know,
Uh,
currently dealing with them.
so you would see this one gentleman who seems to be wearing a plague doctor mask, um, and seems to be wearing these very ornate robes. They have what seems to be the crest of Orith, which seems to be scythe blades making a circle, and then what seems to be hands kind of outstretched open. I'm not sure if you can see what my hands look like, but it's like
Yeah, I can't
that.
see that. I can't run a camera right now.
Damn. Um, it's like interlocked bottom three fingers, pointer finger, thumb, open, not
Mm,
interlocked, kind of outstretched in between the circle of scythe heads. Um, and they look at you and they say, "Well, I mean, I guess it'll make my job a little easier. I don't know where you want them.
mm, well, it quite doesn't matter. If there are any more that you need disposed of, I can offer my services for those as well. Um, Private research, but more of just of an honoring the dead thing.
You want me just to take you to the pile?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
All right then, hop on."
Clambers
Mm-hmm.
in.
And then he starts taking you out farther from the city. It's about a mile away.
How long have you been at this? I figured I'd woken up pretty early in order to catch you before
Oh,
significant work was done.
well, I mean, I'm kind of always at it, unfortunately. When he opens up, he takes off a glove and all you see is a skeleton hand. Like, when you become one with Orith and take care of what he needs, you show up when you need it. So I don't really get to stop. I don't get to take any naps until everything's situated. Um,
I
what is it?
understand that more than you think, and she'll take off one of her gloves and show off the mycelium veins.
By Orith's scythe. Are you one of those weird things? I've been hearing a lot of commotion coming from my other ferrymen. Uh,
I don't know exactly what you would call me, but weird has been a term used against me.
um, I wouldn't say against you. Being weird's completely fine. I mean, look at me. I'm just a jolly lump of bones.
Well, a jolly lump of bones is typically a little bit more believable than a, how would you say,
Reborn again fungus.
yes, precisely.
Well, I guess that could be something to make sense. There's plenty of skeletons out there that aren't so jolly like me. But that's fine. And I mean, from the working to the ferrymen and all that, I've heard that some people that were meant to see Orith haven't quite shown up. Now it isn't any of the ferrymen's job to get in the way of whatever that is going on that's made you you, because life finds a way. Astor always finds a way to be able to throw a little bit of a kink in things on their twin. But oh yeah, don't you know about Astor and Orith?
I'm afraid I'm quite uneducated in many forms of religion.
Well, Astor and Orith were one of the last remaining titans from the Forgotten Age, back when Atlas still roamed the earth in a continuous folly of war. Um, so this, Astoreth, um, they were a titan with two heads, and they couldn't make up their mind on whether or not they wanted to fight or just stay bystanding and watch the war go on. Finally, the war was over, and they were still bickering. And there wasn't any god to be the one over um, life and death. So Atlas split them asunder and healed them, stripping them of their titanhood, but giving them their divinity, allowing them to be able to, well, be twins, separated finally. One in charge of life and one in charge of death. Astor being the one of life, Orth being the one of death.
This Astoreth, would they have perchance any connection to an island of sorts?
Astor has a connection to all that is living, and Orth, by proxy, has a connection to all that may die.
How about a sentient island that resurrects the dead?
Sounds something tricky that Astor might have done.
Or it could be Orith.
Now, Orth likes bringing people home so they can hit their final resting.
Well, the
Doesn't
thing
really
about
sound like my lord's MO.
the island does send people back should they wish to return to the land of the dead, but I was not one that wished to remain.
Well then,
It's a tricky sort of situation, you can understand probably.
I think that island of yours might actually be turning into something, might be turning into probably something itself, might be trying to elevate itself whether or not it realizes it or not.
In many forms, it was already elevated. How many sentient islands do you know of?
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to hear about the half of an island.
Well, as of right now. Oh, look at that! There's the mound where all the bodies are. This is my last cart for the day. I unfortunately cannot work during the sun. People seeing my bones might be a little weird, you know. Um,
That's
but
why I wear the gloves.
hence why I wear the full suit.
It's rather fetching on you.
Thank you. I have done a wonderful job at stitching every last piece of this suit together out of leather made from the ones who really sinned. All right now. So please be careful, will you, Amon?
I will.
Or is it?
And what do I call you, my friend?
Oh, just call me the ferryman. The crest. You see as he starts to fizzle out and like fade away. And then the cart fades away.
That. Just
Now
gonna.
you
How's the fuzz?
the fuzz while you were talking to him seemed to really have subsided. Like the longer you were talking to
Oh,
him,
oh
the
dearie
less it
me.
was talking.
Uh-oh. Can you still hear me?
Yes,
Okay. My headset disconnected.
fun, no worries. So the fuzz was subsiding while you were talking to him. The longer you talked to him, the less intrusive it was. As almost his words kind of calmed it, as if the things wishing to be expelled um, got encapsulated with the story.
Interesting.
But now you can feel the ruckus start to build and the fuzz and the white noise, and then there's just a yes. Now let us go, please. Yes, yes, please.
I'm
Let us go. Let us go. Let us go.
extremely-
All more everything. Spread,
How
spread, spread.
how big is this pile?
So it seems to be like different sort of craters around in this area, but minimum, the biggest one's probably about 30 people. Smallest one might be about 5.
I'll start with the biggest one, I guess.
All right then. Um, give me that D4 of damage to yourself.
I'm doing a private DM roll, I think.
That's fine. 2. We'll say with the biggest one, you've got about 4 bodies starting to coalesce.
Okay.
But as you do that, um, roll me a d6, please. Actually, as you do that, you feel the fuzz satiate as it starts to gloop out of your hand. And it's back to being relatively low level and quiet.
Thank fucking God. Finally, a moment of peace.
And so,
I guess I will keep bleeding on the bodies. Do you want me to roll like 2d4? Or
as of right now, that is, you've gotten 4 bodies that are starting to latch on and come back to life. I swear to God, every time, they always type Every fucking time. Anyway. Um. They could talk to each other. Why are they? All right, whatever. Um. But yes, everything right now, your body seems as if it's more needing a recharge. Um,
Do I have the good berry spell?
do
I
you?
can't see my fucking token because these motherfuckers are typing and I can't scroll.
Yep.
Spellbook.
Spell, but
I do. I'm gonna
there
make
you go.
myself a little bit of a snack.
Fuck yeah, enjoy your snack.
I'm not gonna ping it because I don't want people to know what I'm doing.
That's
We're
fine.
doing secrets. I don't actually know what fucking good berry does.
Goodberry, D4 worth of health. +1, I think.
Okay. What
And you feel full for a full
do
day.
I feel rejuvenated? I got 4. I got all my health points back. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But you do feel sort of this. It feels like it took a lot out of you doing this.
Okay.
Um, you see what seems to be let me roll some dice actually real quick. There's about oop. Okay, so you got what seems to be 2 humans. And then what seems to be a dwarf and a come back to life, and they're like,
Welcome back.
um, what the fuck was that thing? What was it?
Foul intentioned people. Not much that I know about, anyways, but I have managed to bring a few of you back. You are changed. What did the island say to me when I first got back? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
For your knowledge, I am the magpie, and I have brought you back because
Because
a second chance.
a second chance. I mean, I'm not gonna waste it, says one of the humans. The dwarf goes, well, I mean, I'm alive now. It is what it is, I guess.
If you want to not be alive, that is also fine.
No, I was just going through a divorce, so things happen.
Well, you are all presumed dead now. Nobody has to know that you're back if you don't want them to.
Well, that is, you know what? Yeah, that honestly sounds kind of good. Do you know of a place we can go to?
I do. Come, come. And she's gonna kind of help them clamber out of the pit.
All right. They get out of the pit with your help.
Now, do I have psychic connection with these people because they're close to me?
Yes.
I'm going to psychically, using the spores, show them
The
Micah
way.
and the other myconoids and show them the way. If you would like, I can show you the way,
Um,
and we can talk about your new bodies on the way.
well, I think that'd be a really good idea personally, because all this, I was doing some really fun stuff, and now I'm mostly naked in the wasn't a pile of dead bodies. So, all right, yeah. So we're going that way, right?
If you could follow me, it's probably easier if I just show you. We can walk and talk if you'd like.
That works. Let's call that there, eh?
All right.
Cool. And then we'll hop back down.
Mm-hmm.
And then using the catapult spell to yeet their weapon away 90 feet.
Horrifying.
What the fuck did we come back to?
Yeah.
An
Yeah.
asshole.
I can explain.
By the way, for those of you who didn't know, you can turn off the auto panning thing in the settings menu.
Where the fuck?
Go to settings, configure settings, and then it's pan token to speaker. It's like the 6th one down.
Thought y'all knew that? I did that
Oh, okay.
so long ago.
Good. I just fixed that shit.
We didn't think about that until about halfway through.
I bet.
Hey,
Alrighty.
Hold on.
Which
So-
one was your favorite?
Wait, hang on. Before we go anywhere else, Simon, can you do me a favor? Can you turn off your camera in OBS Ninja and then turn it back on? Because some stupid reason he's not showing up.
I can just rejoin.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know. At least
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me know when you rejoin.
You guys missed a quality moment.
Well, it happens.
It's
Simon
really out of
pressed to
context,
just
man.
shit himself.
Preston did just shit himself.
I pressed to just shit him.
Yeah.
There we go.
Marcane cast Prestidigit shit yourself on Thonk. And then Argo was like, well, I can clean that up.
So, wait a second. Marcane shit Thonk's pants.
Yeah. And then Argo cleaned him up.
Like a good little vacuum cleaner.
And then if you read out of context,
Don't call Argo a vacuum cleaner.
William, is this happen all the time?
Honestly, Marcane's trickster side has been coming out a little bit more recently, which is
Concerning.
good to see that he's opening up.
And also very concerning.
But
I just wish
Well-
it wouldn't open up in my pants.
That was doubled up.
I
Can
must
you
Yep.
remember
admit,
me?
Yep,
Some?
I
this whole
am.
magic thing is
muted
very
him.
Sorry.
entertaining.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Thought
I
it
didn't know.
think it has a
I
voice.
didn't know that. I didn't know Thonk knew thaumaturgy.
I've always had thaumaturgy. Wait, I have thaumaturgy. Hold on.
It's just called thaumaturgy.
You do as well.
I do. Watch. I'm gonna just
He is a twerk.
on this little candelabra right here. I'm just gonna do a little.
Little flicker, brighten,
Yeah.
dim.
Just make a little whoosh,
Oh, you get that
and then just immediately tune it back down.
Oh, you get that fire to shit too?
And
Well,
William
yes.
does it as well.
Well, yes, but actually no.
William does it to the same candelabra as well.
You just see Wackus just like he's like tossing like a fireball, like a baseball in his hand. Just like a grin. out.
Wait.
William just kind of grabs it
What?
to snuff it out.
What? Fine.
No fire in the
Fine.
building.
I
Please.
was just showing them off, just showing it off to them. You know, that's all it is.
Wait, what?
You can show off outside. Why?
If you're doing shiny things, Marcane holds his hand up and you just see this reddish purple crackling energy.
Dang God, what are you doing?
I thought we were doing fire stuff.
I
Why-
thumbed them to the.
I just wanted
Why
to
are
be
you
equal.
swinging the torch?
torch is on, like the torch is lit. It's in his hands, and he's just like.
Hey, William.
William just looks
Hold on,
fucking
wait.
terrified.
William, I got this, and hang on.
Just turn off. Just get the torch put out, please.
Hang on, I got this. I got this. I got this.
Every time you hear Wackus, something goes wrong.
Not all the time.
I'm just imagining. Yeah.
Most of the time.
Okay.
60% of the time.
Listen, that one time wasn't my fault. That one motherfucker was asking for it. Okay.
So you set the kitchen on fire.
Guys.
He was bitching about a steak. I give him per steak.
Yes.
Guys,
What?
What?
there's a dragon outside.
What?
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 Gotcha.
I didn't think there was.
What? Oh,
At this point,
that-
nothing will surprise me.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Amon's not actually there.
No, Amon's not actually there.
Donk just kind of runs out, has a brain fart, and comes back in.
Arcane looks out the window. What time is it?
It's like 10-ish.
Arcane's gonna stand up and dust himself off, and I got a bit of business to handle in town. I will meet up with y'all later.
Okay.
Good
well,
luck, Marking.
Nice to meet you.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Marking, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you. As Argo kind of just tips the hat.
Arcane gives both of you a curt nod in response to your respective, statements. He looks away.
I just kind of raise my glass to Arago and just thanks for unshitting my pants.
Slight chuckle.
Is it? What are you drinking?
I have no clue. It's not even my cup. I just grabbed a cup off of the table and I'm like,
I'm gonna assume it's coffee. Argo casts prestidigitation to heat it up a little bit for you.
Did you cast prestidigitation on my?
don't shit in my coffee cup, please.
Did you shit your coffee?
William, if you wouldn't mind stepping outside with me for a moment.
Oh, sure. Yes, I can.
The best part of waking up is shitting in your
Shit
cup.
in your cup.
As Marcane gets up to leave, he looks at Dagon. Behave.
He always says these things like I'm prone to accidents.
Well, given the fact apparently you broke William's nice table and everything like that, I can't see why.
I forgot. Maybe he has a point.
I'm just gonna take a seat. Like I'm not even gonna try anything. I'm just gonna.
Sit down. All right.
I missed
William
this table.
Marcane. It's a good table.
Very good.
William Marcane.
So, what's up, Marking?
Sorry, give me a second. I was wanting your insight with the damage done to the city. I imagine looting has been an issue.
More so. Yes.
So my next question is, where do I find where those goods are going?
Well, I feel like someone, at least one group, is probably taking stolen goods down to the undermarket.
I don't necessarily care that they're stolen. I'm more so looking to purchase.
Probably the undermarket then would be your best bet.
At this point, we'll need any advantage we can get, even if it is some rich elite stolen goods.
Yes, I agree. But definitely take a look in the undermarket. If there's any stolen goods, they'll probably be circulating down there. If not, you could probably talk to a couple shopkeepers and see if you can cut a deal with them in exchange for finding some of their stolen loot.
That was an idea I hadn't thought of.
I'm sure many shopkeepers, especially ones dealing in more valuable items, would be more than willing to accommodate you if you find some, making either a good bit of money or possibly some new items yourself.
See how it plays out.
All right.
Alrighty.
Well, good luck.
Is there
If
anything
you
I should look for you? I know you have a campaign and city to build.
a pair of those sunglasses, you know the ones I'm talking about.
Yes.
Those would do nicely.
If they are in one piece, I will find them.
I appreciate it. Other than that, keep yourself safe, and if you need any, let us know.
Any what? Sorry,
Any
you cut
help. If you need any help, let us know.
out. I mean, that depends on how much of that campaign fund you're willing to share.
It depends on how much that I've managed to build up. I tend to not look at it too much.
I'm more so meant to give me so I can go buy shit in the undermarket.
Yes, that's what I mean. I don't tend to look at it that much. People kind of just come by and donate here and there. I don't think it's that much considering the town is still in disarray itself, and a lot of people are tending to keep their money to themselves to rebuild. But I'm sure I've got something that I could spare.
This was another poor attempt on my part to make a joke, and I see it has landed flatly. William, I will see you later.
It's because I'm willing to help you out. If I wasn't willing, then it would be funny.
If I need you, you'll know.
Um,
Most of the danger's gone, right?
Most of it. Okay, off you go.
See.
All right. We are going to go back to the two remaining people, or three remaining, four technically.
5?
You're two people,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. 5?
right? But yes. So
Does a Warforge count as a person?
yes.
Don't be racist.
I'm just asking.
It's speciest.
Don't
Don't
be
be
racist.
rude.
I am a building.
Alrighty. So with the four people here, I'm assuming William's going to go out and do some town campaigning.
Town campaigning and helping rebuild. He would definitely bring Argo along with mending and shape metal to help rebuild everything.
Okay, cool. Then give me a D100 minus 20.
Minus 20?
Yeah.
38.
All right, you get that much more in percentage of town sway.
That is 100%.
Is it?
I was 84% on the first roll.
Yep. The entire town is just loving you and this weird robot buddy that has came in to say hello.
Nice.
Cool. Alrighty then. Now, we will go to Thonk, Dagon, Wackus. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to group up and do stuff, or do you guys want to run out alone and do stuff?
Are we talking about this is our downtime?
Yes, this is the last week of downtime.
I mean, whatever you guys are down for, I'm just here for whatever. So, does not matter to me.
This is usually the part where I go sell giggleweed with the bird lady, but
The bird lady?
the mushroom Amon is Amon is a lot of things.
You're
one of them
you're
being
talking. You're talking the moving fungi with 2 feet. Got it.
There's so much more to that I don't have the mental capacity to explain right now, but believe me, it's gonna be a hoot. Not because bird. Don't get that wrong.
Are we gonna meet her? When am I gonna meet her?
Eventually, whenever she decides to come around. I'm not. Even dealers need a personal day, I guess. But
If we are
I'm
going
this
to
bird.
have another adventure, I should probably go part ways with my employer.
Employer?
Just saying. I'm employed on a small fishing skivvy.
oh yeah, huh? I mean, what day is it today? Is today your day off, or are we just
This would be actually the first day he's been back in about a week. So,
Oh, like he just came back ashore?
like the night before, yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think you'd have a little bit of downtime before you go on your next little fishing foray, but
Well, maybe. He knows where to find me. Let's say that. Let's leave it at that.
Did you catch a lot of fish?
Yes, we did.
Nice.
It was nice to get back to my roots. I used to be a
Nice.
fisherman from where I came from.
Oh, really? Nice. Just any kind of specific fish you were going for, or just whatever hopped into the net?
Whatever hopped into the net, it was something my father and I did to help keep our family afloat.
Okay. Oh, nice.
fish float.
Yes, quite an excellent dental pond with very astute dog.
Gotcha. Well, hey, I mean, yeah. Anytime, let's play this. Like, I work a little bit with water, so if anything, maybe you and I might be able to work together. You never know.
You work with what do you mean?
Oh shit.
With what?
Well, I mean,
Is Jimmy froze?
I
Oh, there.
am I no. I kind of further up my hand a little bit here. I mean, you saw me like tossing a fireball and all that stuff up like a second ago before William shut that down. I work with the elements, so mostly fire and water.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like that would. Do you think?
I feel like we should
God damn it.
What?
maybe we should step outside before we do anything else with fire.
Yeah, might be a good idea, because I'm pretty sure Willie would kill me if I burned down his table or his place. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Fel would get the first stab at me if that's the case.
You're correct on that one.
Yeah.
As you see them just like they seem to be having a paring knife in their hand and they're just kind of like very quickly flipping it in between their fingers.
Hey, didn't you throw that knife
shit.
didn't you throw that knife at that one guy who was being a jackass last time I was in town? Or was that somebody else?
Yes,
Yeah, it wasn't me for once, I know that for a fact.
did. Exactly. Now please don't make it you. Thank you.
Fine. Thonk, Dagon, shall we go outside?
Sure.
They can put in work with that knife. We should go. Don't piss them off.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I'm just gonna look. It's a beautiful day outside. We're just gonna wham.
Why Dagon talking to
Muley
Dagon?
just
Oh, that's the emotional
It's just
support
not
donkey.
a
Don't mind him.
donkey.
It's Muley.
Emotional support donkey.
Emotional support Muley.
Muley. Got it. Okay. Man, I'm learning more about your cards every single day. Alright, Muley.
Well, you can go up and, I'm just gonna I guess that's just the theme for today. Me just going. And push that whack is just.
Well, God damn it. Let me. Fine. Back at you.
So now what?
What do you guys want to do? There's plenty of things you're able to do around here.
Should we help rebuild the town?
What's
Should
your
we-
guys' perception?
My perception.
16.
We are
That would be
at 13.
Or passive? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
I don't know where to find.
My passive perception is 16.
It would be perception and then next to your thing.
Oh, we're rolling
It's
checks.
the
my bad.
quotation marks.
No.
Not checks. No checks. Don't roll checks.
Parentheses.
Okay.
11.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. All right, so you guys go on about town. There's plenty of things you're able to do to help out around. Definite groups of people that need help with putting stuff together. Other things along those lines. You could also alternatively go to one of the other taverns and get fucking blasted. These are all options.
Have you guys been
Is there
to-
a rival tavern to the Waiting Owl?
Oh.
Like, is there like a predatory business owner that's like scalping employees? And
Yeah, would I know this, seeing that like I live like outside of town? Would I know of one?
You would not know. Here, you know what? Bailey, what is your rival tavern's name?
My rival tavern's name? I don't
Uh-oh.
The
fucking
impatient
know.
pigeon.
It's
The drunken squirrel.
I halfway
the-
thought that was a shotgun for a second. Farmhouse hell.
Well, what is it? So these guys would be set up in the richer part of the area, richer district. That would be like Ferry Bank. Actually, you would if you go over to the Alcinderan map, which I'll activate real quick for everybody. If you go over to the Alcinderan map, it is this building. That is a another tavern.
Okay.
I
want to go there.
You want to go there?
Oh, and yeah, I want to go there if they're mean to Sir William.
I mean, they are trying to put the other taverns out of business, so.
Yeah, that's not cool.
But that is the aim of all businesses to put out.
Dagon's marching
the other
that
bus-
way. With
Okay.
a purpose.
Thonk, is he okay?
I think he's on the warpath. We should probably follow him.
We'll call it
Are we getting to a fight or something?
We're just gonna go ask some questions, is all.
Oh, sure.
We'll call it the Fairy's Folly.
We're getting to a fight.
The
Oh, shit.
fish's folly?
Fairy.
The Fairy Folly.
Oh,
The fairy falls.
The fish kills.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
don't.
fish is the fish is fly over here down in Newport.
All right, yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
alright.
marching across the bridge, shedding a single manly tear for the weird thing that happened to Mud Boy.
Mud Boy.
Turned into
You-
Mud Thing.
Do you look down over the water?
Briefly, and I
You
toss a sugar cube.
You see it's this weird white tentacle just catches it,
What?
and then the head pops up, and it goes right back under the water.
What the
he's
fuck was
still
that?
There.
What the fuck was that?
That's my pet. That's Mud Boy.
That's your boy? You have a pet in a fucking river.
The shit river.
You have a pet in the shit river?
Where do you keep your pets?
I don't have any pets. Do you really trust a guy who works with fire and wire to... Do you trust him to have a pet? Trust me, not a good idea.
Well, you should try it sometime. It's humbling.
I'd rather not.
I'm
Alright.
gonna whisper into the wind. Sweet nothings, Mud Boy.
Sweet nothing, Mud Boy.
I swear.
Ah, Mud Boy.
Please
Anyway.
stop that shit. Please stop that shit. I can hear the wind.
I can
Son of
hear
a
the
Mud
wind,
Boy.
and the wind is. Oh.
Alrighty. Sabrina, can you stop barging open the doors, please?
Simon, do the voice.
You shouldn't talk to your partner like that.
That's my dog.
I know.
Jeez.
Wow.
Listen.
Up.
All right. Anyway, so you make your way to Fairy's Folly. It seems to be full of people that are very depressed, drinking sorrows away.
Did the place get hit hard or something?
A lot of rich people in here.
Doc, it looks like this place sells addictions and vices instead of camaraderie and merriment.
I'm sorry. Hacker just got his shit. He just got slapped.
I think it's time that we have our arm wrestling rematch.
Wait, what?
You're on.
Wait, what else going on?
What is
Alright.
what is the most ornate, prettiest table in the Fairy's Folly?
It's this table that's like right next to the stage. And it's a very well made table. It's like mahogany.
Do they have a bard playing?
They have somebody on a piano.
All right, cool.
Sing
I'm
us
gonna walk
a
up to him.
song, you're a piano man.
It's a little halfling woman.
Halfling woman.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, what's up?
Might I request some music from you?
Uh-oh.
Depends on the songs. What can I do for you?
Something lighthearted, perhaps goofy.
Of course. Though a lot of people here are super sad after what happened last week.
I know I'm trying to lighten the mood. My friend and I here are about to get things started.
I don't like this music choice.
Should we get a different one?
No.
No, it's great.
No, it's great. It's great.
Come round, place your bets, everyone.
Wait, what?
This orcish-looking fellow here, I don't know his name and I've never met him before in my life. I think he's quite ugly. Thinks he could best me, one of your fishermen, in an arm wrestling match.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I have no clue who he is, but I don't like the fact that he called me ugly. In fact,
be his ass.
I think he called my mom a slur earlier.
Ooh.
I'm gonna like go up to that ornate table and like plop myself down in the middle of the bench and like just. with
There's
all
one
the-
person that was already sitting there, and they had like a turkey leg and what seemed to be a really like a big fucking mug of ale, and it's just as they were about to drink, and they're like,
Oh.
"That was
Buy
my
you
food."
another one with my winnings.
Loser will buy you another one. Winner or
Alright.
loser?
Loser buys the.
It doesn't matter because you're gonna pay.
You guys just see Wax just like gripping like his quarterstaff, just like tight, just like oh shit, what the fuck's going on? Oh shit.
All right.
How's the crowd reacting to our display?
You've got a whole bunch of people looking over at you, and a big group of them, of like inebriated people, are like standing up and walking over to him. They were like, "Get him, be his ass."
I'm gonna telepathically say to Thonk,
All right, let's just give him a show. Let's get everybody riled up. Let's make it so that everybody has to have a huge bar tab, and then when they pay it, we're gonna rob the place.
I didn't think you know what? Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, but I'm. Go. Wait, what are your names? Wait, what's their names? We got orc fucker and fishman.
How did you know that?
I was about
Orc
to say,
fucker and fish
you're not
face.
wrong.
I should write her. That's besides the point. I'm gonna give a little. I'm gonna give. My name is Bonk.
We got Bog. As you see one person who is like a slightly, like they look a little less disheveled than everybody else. They're like, we got Bog on this side,
And my name is Marcane.
and we got Marcane on this side.
What?
Your brother just gave your name.
You little shithead!
I did what?
He just gave your name for a fake name for him.
Oh my god.
Marcane sneezes.
Marcane, you're like currently in the undermarket and you're talking to somebody. And it's just
You're in the middle of a tense deal.
He's mid slurp of his like soup. Just.
Alright. And then we have Marcane and this side of them. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. How do we do this? Are we rolling, or are we just continuing?
Oh,
with
you're gonna
theatrics?
pay for what
You
you're
can
gonna
do
pay for what you said
theatrics,
to my
but
mom.
like
What are you saying about your mom?
I don't know what he said. He sucks in Orcish, but I knew it was something bad. And I'm gonna come on. And as I'm like slamming my elbow on the table to begin arm wrestling, I'm just gonna do a little flourish with my fingers of thaumaturgy and just bam.
Yeah.
On the table, just making the thud seem a lot louder than it is.
Oh wait,
I'm gonna-
is it fireball time now?
I'm gonna taunt back, but I'm not. I'm gonna make it look like I'm really getting ready for the arm wrestling match, but I'm just trying to break the table.
okay.
With,
And then
like,
do an athletics.
Oh no.
This whole time we're just, you motherfucker, you piece of shit. Just
athletics.
You go bam, and you can see is like it fucking. There's a small bit of crackage, just a dent that's been put in there. Just,
So it's
Alright.
cracked.
yes, there is a bit of a crack in there right
Right.
now.
And I'm gonna grab Thonk's hand, and we're just like muscling.
All
we're just
right.
putting all our pressure on our elbows into the table, just trying to like.
Somebody count us down.
All right. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2.
I'm gonna
One.
take my hand and go the wrong way, and I'm like Thonk absolutely annihilated me, and just
Are you trying to break the table somewhere?
Yeah, we're just slamming each other's hands.
Another athletics.
Can I just repeat the roll? I can't. I gotta click it all again.
You two little fucking shits.
Oh, God.
No.
I don't know what happened. What happened to that?
So Thunk, as you are
Athletics
like-
dexterity.
Holy shit.
I think it was something that we set up a while ago. So as you go to like slam your hand down, right? You thought Dagon was gonna go your way instead of his way. So you were holding his hand up essentially, stopping him from hitting the fuck. You're just like, whoa. Like you're pulling, he's pulling. Both of you are pulling opposite ways. People are like, oh, this is a good match.
This is a good match.
Just fucking. Oh!
I'm gonna Oh, I can't use a tentacle. That would be way too obvious.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Oh shit! I never leveled up. Not that it would make a difference.
Under
I just
the
never leveled
table
up.
tentacle.
What did you say, Max?
Under the table tentacle.
Under the That is a good
Maple.
idea.
Under the tental tabicle.
You keep it above the table. We're not at IHOP, motherfucker.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, all right, Thonk. What do you want to do in this situation? You're holding his hand up, and you're like, "Wait a second, what's going on?"
Kiss.
Yeah, somebody in the background is just like, "I feel a lot of sexual tension in the air."
Are we kissing?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Just as we're pulling, we
Oh
just
my
kind of lock
gosh.
eyes, and we're just kind of like, all is fair in love and war, right?
Wait,
Okay,
so
yeah. I guess we're macking on top of the table now. we're pulling each other in, trying to break this table.
I know. I'm just as we're arm wrestling, I just kind of grab you after the guy makes the comment. I'm just kind of like, you know what? He's right, and I just I'm on the table and just.
Just slam him on the table.
Yep, I just slam him on the table. I just go,
All right, let's get an attack roll in there. We'll just...
is it an attack roll?
this would be, yeah.
I mean, you're attacking his mouth. You are a damn cute.
Happening.
That's how Dagon likes it.
Unarmed attack?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
When you slam Dagon on the table, he goes, Cthulhu.
No! No, stop it!
Oh my god.
God. All right.
Oh, no.
Roll your damage. Roll just roll me like a D12.
For an unarmed
Just
unarmed
it's
mouth
your
attack.
it's your body being slammed on the table, okay?
1.
The
Ouch.
table is still holding up, but like it's not looking great.
Alright, I gotta take
I'm
the
actually
top.
glad I'm not DMing this shit because I would just say like, okay, that's it, game over. Fuck.
Listen, they want there has to be one destroyed table at all times in this
I
town.
guess.
apparently.
I guess.
I'm gonna like kind of roll over and say, "This ugly orc fuck just kissed me," and then go to punch him but miss on purpose and go to punch the table.
So you're like, yeah.
Does this happen all the time between the
Make
two
your
of you?
attack.
I don't
They're very
know
busy
how to
right
make
now.
an unarmed attack.
Just use your bone club. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's strength plus proficiency.
Oh, you get a bone club me? Is that what it's called?
Is that what the
Okay.
kids are
Fucking-
calling it these days?
I'll do
What
this
is
for
it? The fucking crowd's like, woo, whoa, oh
plus
my.
2, so 14.
This is a hell of a
Is that
show.
what my proficiency is right now at level 6?
What is
You
that?
hit.
What?
You hit.
All right, cool. There we go.
Hmm.
Good damage table. Nice.
Table busted.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here. let's leave.
Should we get Argo to
Wait,
fix this?
Wait, we're not done yet. We still.
We could have Argo come here and fix it for money, and then take the money.
You know what? You're right.
The barkeep, which seems to be another halfling, comes up and is just like, my table.
Oh.
There's my table. I made that table. My table.
no.
I don't know what to say, little one.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
you. Leave. Get out of
I'm
here.
gonna come over to the halfling and pick him up and set him on top of the bars so that we're at eye level.
No.
So awful.
You see as they're kicking their legs and they like they try punching you in your chest, and it's just like, stop it. You're
Some
awful.
Don't forget, I'll come back and pay for your table. My name is Mark Kane. And I set him at the bar. And then I'm gonna start walking out.
Fuck you, Marcane.
Isn't that Martine guy the one that patched us all up?
I cannot begin to describe my feelings.
Is it? I don't even know
I don't
anymore.
know, but that name rings a bell.
You could be. I tell you.
Marcane giveth and Marcane taketh. You'll be fine. We're gonna come back and fix this up for you. Don't even sweat it. And as I'm kind of funneling everybody out, we're gonna take this outside, and I'm just gonna flip a couple of silver at the guy who was sitting at the table, whose lunch we just ceremoniously ruined.
He's just like, thanks. The fuck is this week, man?
Don't even worry about it. It'll get better. I promise. Just get out. We're gonna finish this outside. You fucking.
Oh,
you fucking mom.
Woo!
You fucking mom fucker attempter. What the fuck?
Fucking mom fucker attempter. Oh my god. What happened to you guys?
Should we seriously
two used
find
to be so
Argo
pure.
to fix that table? I kind of feel bad for that halfling.
No, fuck that place. That place is predatory.
Well, I mean, everyone
Yeah, I feel
looked
bad
at
for the half.
I mean, everyone kind of felt like down to look and everything, and what they're intending until you broke the table, of course. But, like,
I'm gonna swing the door back open.
You know where it doesn't have bar fights and broken tables?
oh shit.
The Waiting Owl down the street across the bridge.
Fuck you. You're the reason why this happened. We were calm
know
until you got here.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're drunk.
I'm not. I'm the one person here that isn't drunk.
You don't drink on the shift?
No.
Let me talk to your manager. I'll have a few words with them about
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
place.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't get high on your own supply.
You own the place?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Fuck you.
I don't accept. Oh, fuck you.
And then I'm gonna leave.
All right, time to hop over to Marcane.
I'm having an aneurysm.
From how often his name was used.
Like I every time my name was dropped, I'm just like,
What? Alrighty.
Okay, William
Okay.
can sense a disturbance in the force.
Yes.
Breakers.
Yeah, your new nicknames, the table breakers.
Black
Anyways.
cat walked in front of me. I've sneezed. My teacup broke.
Some guy by the name of Jeff said, "Fuck you." Who knew? Anyway. All right. So, you said you wanted to go to the undermarket.
Yes.
All right. Felkrath would have, Fel would have definitely gotten you into the undermarket, if you would have asked him to.
Would William have told me to ask them?
You would have already known about the entrance back there.
Yes.
Oh, right, because we went down there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's where I'm going then.
Fuck yeah. So you go down there. It seems like it's a lot more empty than it has been recently. Like before, like as you guys were coming back through in order to get back to the Waiting Owl and whatnot, you do recognize that there was at one point in time a lot of people here and whatnot, because they were hiding from all the mess that was going on up above the undermarket. Sorry, God, it's all hitting me all at once. sleepiness.
For that.
But yeah, so you're down here. It seems to be relatively empty for the undermarket. But you do see what seem to be some people that seem to be packing up a bunch of things. What do you want to do?
Is it? Arcane was expecting a little more traffic. And I just see the one group of
Yeah,
people
there seems
packing
to be
stuff
some
up.
like more entrenched stands here, but they all seem to be like empty. Like empty. It's almost as if these guys are getting ready for something. Or like the undermarket itself is getting ready for something.
As I'm walking in, do I see anyone that looks to be important? Barking orders.
You would see Char sort of off in the distance at his own little stand. But even he seems to be packing up some things, and then you would also see what seems to be this human with what seems like bright red hair, big bushy beard, bright red beard, and he's just like, "All right, come on, we got to get this done, as we don't got enough time."
At this
Everything,
point, I've got a general sense of at least mild urgency for something. Correct.
yes, yep.
Who's closer, Shar or the bearded man?
Bearded Man's definitely closest. Char's like a bit farther down the way.
I'll approach the bearded man and say, "Ho, friend. What?
Oi, how's it going?
Well, I'm sure you've seen the state of things up top, so not great.
Yeah, exactly. Every time
What,
something like this happens in the past, we always end up getting raided shortly after. So,
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
every time something goes on up top, up Sunshine side, there we always end up getting raided at some point afterwards. People like to go on a stealing frenzy and sell, and it's just not a good idea to stick around. Most of us that have proper stands, we leave. So, you want to buy anything?
I was believing there would be an influx of not common items after these events, and
There was a big influx. A lot of us are just moving to the the well, out of here for a little bit. Got to get out of town for about a month.
I'll jingle my coin purse a little bit and was like, "Can you be more specific?"
Of course. Up front, though.
I'll give him 2 gold.
A pleasure doing business with you. So we're moving down to Lyron right now. Fortunately, whenever anything like this happens in any of these northern Nelinus cities, it's just not a good idea to stick around. Sooner or later, the crown will send a battalion of people to go through everything.
Do I know where that is? Would I have seen that name on a map?
You would have seen the name on the map. It's south from here.
Like day's journey, 3 days journey.
About a week, 2 weeks.
If you have wares still on you, I would see them before you go, if that is okay.
That's fine. Come on, let's go. I've got a book for everything for right now. What you looking for?
Can I speed read the book?
Of course. Give me 1 second to actually get over to my. Okay, that's that. Nope. No, 2, nope.
I think at this point in Marcane's life, reading is the best thing, or his most experienced skill. Not best skill.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where did I put it? Where is it on this bitch? There we go. And then we'll turn this to day so I'm able to see some of the stuff that was in here and see what they have. Alrighty. Cool. So, you see what seems to be a couple really cool common little items. There seems to be this pipe that if you smoke from it, it'll make little smoke monsters that'll, do what you want them to do, animate how they will. There seems to be some really strong looking potions. There also seems to be is this bone snake statue, all green and like copper. Seems to be emanating a small bit of miasma from it. And then there seems to be what seems to be a chalice, gem encrusted, and then a very ornate looking egg.
Very ornate egg, you say?
A very ornate egg. It's like these are the newer items that we got out of a connection in the castle.
What are the strong-looking potions?
So that one right there is a hill giant strength. That one over there is a potion of fire breathing. That one is sea invisibility. And the last one there, well, that's one's really useful for people who cast spells. I'll give them a what for. Give them a couple extra good goes.
How much for all of them?
Well, the hill giant is about 250. The sea invisibility is about 100, and the potion of spell regain, roughly about 500. The egg over there has been known, at least other things that look like it, has been known to be able to bring people back from the dead. Has also been known as something that destroys small cities.
How much was the egg?
About 1,000 gold.
Marcane pulls off of his back. If you look in my inventory, the
Okay.
carved harp.
The carved harp?
That's an actual item. It has a gold value. I would
Oh.
like to offer that as a straight up trade for the egg.
I need to know, where's the harp at?
It's in my loot.
Gotcha. How much is it?
750.
Just for the straight egg.
I figure with the distance you gotta go, quick cash in hand is easier.
You're not wrong. But I'd still have to be able to make a sell on that. Huh. And give me a persuasion.
We're not good at these.
Sorry, friend, you're gonna have to do a little bit more than just that.
Have we had a long rest? Yeah, we just woke up,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
I would like to use an intellect die.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, sorry there, friend. You're gonna have to do a little bit. You're gonna have to sweeten the deal with something else if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
I'm willing to part away with it for total value of about 900. Just so you know, I have no clue how this thing works. So that's a whole other thing they're gonna have to figure out.
Not something I'm incredibly worried about. What would you say to the harp and 200 gold?
A harp and 200 gold. Yeah. Say I'd be willing to do that.
Arcane offers, just like puts his hand out to shake his hand.
They stick out their hand.
It's a deal.
All right then. Place it down. Let's get it situated. Nah. Carol. Fuck it. No, fuck you, Carol. Never mind. Moira, get over here. Just wrap this up for him, all right? And, Moira comes over, and you see as she just starts wrapping up this egg, gets it in a nice little sort of bag for you, and hands it off to you. It's all right. Pleasure doing business with you. Now, best get out of here before the guards get a little nosy.
Thank you for your advice, and I wish you safe travels.
And to you. He, goes back to barking orders to the rest of his group. And now starting to pack everything up himself.
Guess I'm gonna see what Char's doing real quick.
Gotcha. You see Ashar is sort of sitting in his little area that has very large, people-sized cages. And he's just sitting down, he's looking around, he's like, "Oh, Marcane, welcome. And, fancy seeing you here."
I was looking for anything that could give us an advantage in our future.
This is the moment where you would sneeze. Anyway.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You're
Been
fine.
happening a lot since I got down here. I don't know why.
You might be getting it is a little stuffy down here. You might possibly be catching one of the cave colds. So, well,
Are you headed south with the rest of them?
oh, by the gods, no.
I didn't figure, but thought I'd ask anyway.
Yes, I figured I'd just come back here and make sure that everything was swept up for my traces.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, honestly, just passing through and figured I'd come check on you as I was heading out.
I couldn't help but catch that you were thinking about figuring out a way to reverse engineer kill on the fungus.
If there was need.
I don't like the idea with Micah possibly being harmed from it, but seeing
Oh, right, I didn't think about that.
seeing what I've seen sprout in such a short amount of time might not be the worst idea. Or at least something that can grow just as fast and keep it at bay. But that's just the ramblings of a
No, you're correct. It's not
fancy
ramblings.
man.
I need to talk to him on first, and then I will figure out a way to get this cleaned up.
Well,
take care of yourself. I'm headed back to the surface.
You as well, and I don't know. Give William a pat on the shoulder for me. Tickle his ear if you would.
I'm sure you would prefer you be the one doing the tickling.
I still have a little bit more cleaning up down here, so.
Yeah, but you're gotta lay your head somewhere tonight. You might as well do it with him. You might not get too many more.
You're not wrong. See you later.
Till next time, Shy.
Alrighty. And then we'll hop on over to Aman. Alrighty.
Hello.
So this is roughly, it is like mid-afternoon at this point. You've done what you've communicated what you wanted to communicate, all that other stuff. Would you be making your way back to the Waiting Owl?
I would probably talk to Micah first and kind of assess what's going on at the house.
Alrighty then. If that is the case, would you like to hop into another chat, or do you not care?
Yeah, let's hop into another chat.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, so you make it to the haunted mansion. Shah's mansion. Or what was once Shah's mansion. And you come there with your new little posse of people. Now, this is where I have to do this. Everybody else won't be able to see it, but you will.
Oh. Well, I mean, I can't see it, but
I actually made this map at night, so it's looks spooky. Well, you know what? It's just really cloudy right now. There we go. I never made a thing for Micah. I forgot to do that.
that's alright. I think we were using one of the Banshee tokens for it, so.
Yeah. Yeah. But we actually have, like, it's a kid. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, so this is what this place looks like right now.
Oh. Well, the fungus is progressing along nicely, I see.
All the other people are like, this is horrifying. But calming. Well,
This is a pale recreation of what I emerged from.
oh,
Oh, do you mean the mansion or do you mean the mushroom?
the mushrooms, I think is what
Oh,
they mean.
well, the mansion is also quite horrifying. There were lots of ghosts in there when I found it.
Ghosts?
They're
Ghosts?
gone
What?
now.
Ghosts? No, ghosts don't. No way. They're gone?
My dear, you will see a lot more interesting things than ghosts.
Yes. Alright. Okay.
Follow me in if you will.
Gotcha. And they do follow you. I'll move your token forward and
Yeah, I
whatnot.
can't really move my token at all.
No worries, I got you.
Grazie.
So there you are. You come in, you walk into the front doors, you see the big old toad boy that you resurrected not even a day, not even the week before, and you see Micah seeming to be sitting in its lap with a book in their hands.
Micah, I see you've met my new friend.
Yes, they are very sweet and nice.
How
So
are you faring here? I'm sorry I haven't visited.
I'm doing just fine. And how have you been? I see that you made more friends.
Yes, and I hope that there will be more to come. I fear that you might get a little bit lonely.
Oh, I mean, Char's been around here every once in a while, so it's been relatively okay with Char.
How is Shah reacting to the new updates to the terrain?
He's not a big fan of it, and I mean, it happens. Not, I mean, I understand that not everybody's gonna like mushrooms.
Hmm, that might be a problem. One
Well,
that I will deal with, don't worry.
what are
Though
you
your
gonna
help
do to
might help
Char?
me. I won't do anything, but if it becomes a problem, the presence here, then rest assured we will find a way to keep you, all of you, safe.
And the other people that you brought here are like, all right.
I'm sure this goes without saying, but all of us here, and especially this area, is strange, and it is unknown to many people aside from us. And people don't like things that they don't understand. And when they don't like things, what do they do with them?
They leave them alone because they don't need to be around. It's a big wide world, and they don't have to be around it.
In a perfect world, that is what the case would be, but alas, I have learned that we don't live in a perfect world. If anyone dares to threaten harm to you or the flora, I will take every measure to protect you, as it is my sworn duty.
The Vanderhop kind of like just a little hand clap over
I do not
Micah.
I do not expect any of you to be willing to fight for this, but I am, because people are unkind. Not just to me for what I am, but they will be unkind to you because of what you are. And she's going to take off her gloves and show what has kind of become of her skin and her veins to the people, like the newly created people. I do not know if this is the same fate that will fall to you, but this is what has become of me, and I have been ridiculed for it, ridiculed for my purpose to aid people like yourselves, to give people a second chance, and I will not stand for that anymore. You
The
deserve life.
the halfling who is mostly naked is just like, I now I am 100% in agreement to that. Um, are we all gonna get those white lines that you have in your where your blood vessel should be?
So I'm being completely honest, I am not sure.
Now,
When I when I passed, I washed up ashore on a similar place to this, but on a much grander scale. And instead of it being a haunted house, it was a sentient island. I'm assuming that sentient island has a little bit more power than I do. So I'm going to go with maybe, maybe not, though.
all right, well that's a little horrifying. Now, I do want to point out that when you sort of walked within the circle of spores, the circle of shrooms here, you that low level of fuzz kind of completely disappeared. Um, and
Alright.
it is the most. It's kind of off-putting, but as you kind of stepped in, you can feel everybody here. Like you just know where they're at. Like almost as if your perception of this place, as long as they are connected to you in some form or fashion, or have possibly just inhaled spores or something like that, you can feel where they're at in the entirety of the circle.
Hmm.
Almost like a blind sense of some kind.
Well, that's new. Okay. Now, I don't think that you'll turn into this. This might be because of this, and she's going to drop the facade to show her divine form.
Oh, you got so. Oh my goodness, you got wings. Wings.
Yes, these are very new.
Kind of walk up to you. Micah like gets up and like hops over to you and then like pats them. Just pat, pat, pat.
I am a seraph for this cause of trying to help people who have been robbed of their lives, much like yourselves. And it is my sworn duty to not only protect this area, but to create more like it so that other people may also have a chance at a second life. I am here to protect. I am here to help. Now you can follow me on this quest if you would like. I am not going to force you to do anything that you do not want to do. You have minds of your own. And even
Look,
if you decide to go off on your own, I will continue to protect you.
the dwarf kind of steps forward and just like, well, it's not like I'm doing anything else. I don't want to be getting. Listen, I do not want to be paying alimony when I already died once.
Hmm.
So I definitely don't want to stick around here, but I could be inclined in the joining the cause.
Micah, I do have to ask, have you ever tried to leave the premises?
Oh yeah, no go for me.
Right.
I'm kinda. So I got an idea. I think I might be the thing that is like the node point. Char was trying to explain to me how mushrooms work, and I don't quite understand it. But um, he thinks
Well,
that I might be like the center point of this.
Micah, you are the heart of this node, if that is what you want to call it. You are the heart of this mycelium. With your will, it continues to spread, it continues to grow, and you have done magnificently.
Thank you. I try very hard to just be happy.
If my suspicions are correct, so long as you are here and alive, this will continue to spread with your will.
You
If my
say I
memory
can
is
stop it?
correct, I believe you could if you tried.
I kind of want to see what the city looks like one day.
As do I.
But
Now,
you've been there.
well, maybe with your. I would like to see what you would do with the city.
Oh, I don't know.
Now, my
We get like
friends,
bacon.
this is Micah. Micah is the first that I created. And I believe they are the strongest. You're still figuring out your powers, aren't you, Micah?
Yeah. Check this out. And then they just put their hands on the ground, and you see it's just fuzz just right over everything.
Oh. And what do you call that?
Ah. And so it's kind of just there, and then it's not, and then it's there again when I decide that I want it to be there again.
Like this, and then I'll kind of flicker the halo of spores.
Yeah.
So it appears that you too have some druidic abilities. And maybe you all too have a little bit of druid in you now.
One of the humans is like, great. Okay.
Have you ever wanted to have more power?
Honestly, I've just always wanted to not have to deal with the constant threat of some bully trying to get at me. So, if it's something, it's something. That's all that matters.
Oh.
Can
I
I
Mm.
talk to my family still?
If you would like to, you may. I will not stop you from doing whatever it is you want. You are your own people. But know that you were dead, and you now are not dead. And no cleric has resurrected you, as I am not a cleric. You are not the same person that you were before you died. And I would just advise you to be prepared for any reaction that might warrant. But they are your family, and regardless of the form that you take, they should love you still.
All right. Maybe I'll just won't give them the rundown on how I'm back, eh?
Give it some time. There, let the grief subside a little bit. If they see you in this state, they might think it is a cruel trick or some sort of zombie or necromancy at play.
Gotcha. Just probably, you know what? I'll write them a letter. I'll do that.
Probably best.
All right.
I believe. Oof, I'll have to explain this. Well, I already did kind of cut a deal with Shar about the new people and stuff. Anyways, she'll gonna kind of look out the window, see where the sun is. I believe my companions will have probably noticed I'm missing by now, and I will have some explaining to do. But do not
Tell,
worry, as I will be back.
tell them I say hi.
I will, Micah.
Oh, I tell the big broody smart guy, green guy, broody,
Tom or Marcane?
that one.
Marcane.
Tell them boo. Okay.
Ah, I will. And she will fly off back to the waiting owl.
Alrighty then. Hey, the map got to be you. All right.
Yay!
Perfect. All right, let's fly off back down. Hello.
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 Howdy.
Howdy. Sorry about that.
Why?
Kidding. This is what happens when we're in the leisure downtime things.
Mm.
So, everybody, it's about the evening. And yeah. Do you guys want to take a quick 10-minute break or 5-minute break? You guys need to use the restroom, anything?
I
Me
just been
personally,
pooping
I'm
my
good.
pants.
I'm good.
Prestigious shit yourself,
I'm good.
Chris.
Yep.
All right then. In which case,
Good.
it is the evening. You guys have done about your day. Argo, how much would you strong arm for mending together a table?
How much would I strong arm for mending together a table?
Yeah. How much money would it cost?
What? It depends. What's the story they told me?
What is the story you told Argo?
Their table's broken, and
Wha-
I've seen them do it once.
I'll say,
And how do you know the table's broken?
Wagons is
I
looking
went
like
in
a
there.
little terrified after coming back with them.
I was interested to see what other food this town had to offer.
All right.
I
I'd talk to the owner first.
Gotcha. The halfling guy's just like, yeah, this dude by the name of Arcane came in here with some guy by the name of Bonk, and then they fucking decided to like arm wrestle, and then Bonk picked up Arcane, slammed him on the table, gave him the biggest kiss I've ever seen, and and then
And then
Marcane stands up, and then he's just like, "You fucking gave me a kiss, bro," and goes and smashes the table. Poor Phil over there, just trying to eat his fucking turkey leg and drink his ale in front of the piano, man.
All right. Well, I can fix the table if you need it fixed, but I do need some payment for that.
How much is that gonna cost me?
I don't know. How much you want to pay?
Uh, Nothing personally. Should be those assholes that are paying for it. I don't know.
Well, if you find them at some point, you can tell them to pay you back for the table, but it's going to cost 5 gold right now.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Drops 5 gold for you.
All right. Thank you. And he's going to kind of shape metal them into needles and stick them in his pocket.
Huh.
And then he's going to go and mend the table.
that is neat as shit.
Mm-hmm. You meant it. All right, now everyone's back in the tavern. Aman, you are coming through the doors. I will move your token.
I can't move.
It's fine. Marcane, you would be back in the tavern by now as well, so I'm moving your token over there as well.
Yeah, I was looking at the streaming screen.
No worries.
Marcane,
Your token.
good fortune out there? Whatever you're doing?
Not as much as I would like. It seems all of the undermarket is moving.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Hopefully you have better fortune next time.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Of course. He's all I can do.
Aman walks through the doors. Well, where would you want to sit? Middle of the bar or off to the left of the bar, Aman?
She's not going to sit down. She's going upstairs.
Oh, all right. Aman's gonna move her way upstairs.
Does she say anything to us or anything?
Nope.
Interesting.
Who's that?
That was
Where are they
me.
going?
That's Featherhead Lady.
What are you trying to do,
That was a
Marcane?
mom.
I'm trying to see what's off. Behavioral patterns are different. She usually interacts with us, or they usually interact with us.
An understandable question.
Just seeing if I can tell visibly.
You would see her shoot you've never seen her look so angry, and she shoots you a death glare.
Ow.
Can
You
I-
specifically, Markine.
Yeah, can I hypothesize. I believe I know the reason. You found out about my offer to kill your fungi.
No, motherfucker, you made a little abomination.
Oh.
Without
I
telling her. You threw it at the.
Oh, yeah, the vampire mushrooms.
Oh, the vampire mushroom.
Oh, yeah, no big deal. Just the vampire
Oh.
mushrooms.
Ah. Well, Marcane wouldn't know that, but I assume I will find out at some point. I notice something is off, and it's about me.
Is she always looking like that?
Is it the...
No.
I'd have to say that's fairly new.
So she's never that pissed off? Because she's scary right now, and I don't know if I want to introduce myself. Might want to hold off on that one.
Normally, she's quite cheerful.
Normally?
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold off and introduce myself
Get
for
it.
another time.
She's normally quite a pleasant mushroom bird.
Oh wait, that's Amon?
Yes, that's
Oh.
the mushroom with 2 legs that we were talking about.
I
Huh.
will
She didn't hear that
attempt
shit,
to
right?
handle this.
Oh, all right, Marcane. If you need me at all, let me know.
As I'm going upstairs, I feel like something's going to be thrown at my head. Just ignore any loud noises.
Wear a helmet. Don't break the walls.
No, it's bad for my hair.
So,
Suffer then.
So we here fighting, we go upstairs and help, or we just let them duke it out?
No.
Let them duke it out.
Okay.
Duke it out.
Works for me. Works for me.
If Marcane is accepting something that he's done, he knows why he's angry. No wise words. He knows why
knows-
she's angry at that point. He
knows-
understands
He knows
she's
what he
done.
did. He knows what he did.
He needs to accept it, which means he's about to get something thrown at his head, and he's probably not going to fight back.
Does he fuck up a lot, or
No, not normally.
not normally?
But I don't know.
When he does, is it bad?
I wouldn't know.
Huh. Fair enough then. We'll take your word for it, William.
He's pretty good at what he does, so.
I think we may have to figure out what he does in the morning, but I might be staying down here just until those two duke it out.
We will move on over to Amon is firmly in a room right now, correct?
Yes.
All right, Marcane. You walk up towards her door.
And I'll give it a gentle rap.
Oh, you mean a knock?
Yeah, I'm knocking on your door, and I'm here to say
Gently
what the fuck is up.
tapping on my door. Oh, my computer shut off. Fuck.
Oh,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
We got you.
Hello?
we can hear you.
1, 2.
Hello,
1,
hello.
2, buckle my
We
shoe.
hear you.
Booty duty.
Okay.
3, 4, fuck the door.
Which one of you is it?
You know who it is.
I do now, and I'm not talking to you.
I would prefer to try to get this out of the way now before it becomes a conflict when it needs not to be. What did
Oh,
I
it's
do?
already a conflict.
Well, then tell me so I can correct it.
She's gonna open the door and full, very angry, facade, normal human facade dropped, divine form out. You've created abominations out of my blood, and you pretend to know nothing of why I am upset?
I don't pretend, I just try not to assume. I might be right a lot, but not always.
Oh, are there multiple things I should be mad at you?
You have nothing but open ears.
Huh? You can drop the act. I know
I'm
that you don't care for me and you look at me as a science experiment, but I don't appreciate you involving my people in this. Creating mutant myceliumites is an insult I take very seriously.
And let me be clear when I say this. You might have started as an experiment, but you have grown to be closer than I would like. A lot of
You
the
have a
group
very,
has.
very funny way of showing it.
It was my hubris for information and trying to find a way to solve my brother's issue.
You don't think I could have helped at all? You're experimenting on something I live with every single day. And you don't think I could have at least provided a little bit of insight as to what you were doing?
I didn't think you couldn't. I didn't think you would want to or agree with some of the things I was willing to do.
Marcane, you are not the only one that cares for Dagon. As infuriating as he is still one of my friends.
But he's my little brother.
I understand that. More than you would know. I understand the length that you would go to protect your family, so you would understand the lengths that I would go to protect mine.
That is also something I don't know the word I'm looking for. Assumed incorrectly that the myceliumite you produced was nothing more than a byproduct of your abilities. I did not believe them to be kin.
They are as much as my own flesh and blood as I am. And the voices that I hear are theirs. But what you created, I heard nothing from. Even if they are still part of me, if they are still created from me, they have no connection to me, which means I have no control over them. And I think you might understand how dangerous that could be.
Another blind sight in my hubris.
If we are to get along, you are going to need to put your ego aside. And if you're going to continue doing experiments with my blood, you are going to need to inform me a little bit.
I no longer feel comfortable performing experiments with your myceliumites and blood, as like I said, was under the misunderstanding that they weren't kin. I don't want to experiment on something that is actually sentient.
Well, semi-sentient, they still don't really know how to talk.
But still, you have a connection with them as if you would another human being. And ethically, I can't do that.
Yeah, there was a choice few words I was going to throw at you should you not have come to an understanding. I
I'm
am
just
grateful
glad they
that
were
you did.
words and not objects.
I'm sure you can gander that I am not very strong.
No, but it doesn't take much strength to whip a book at my head.
I could poison you.
Please don't do that. I would have to use up resources to stop the poison.
It would be fun to kind of create a poison that could only kill you.
And I must say, it would be fun creating the antidote to stop that.
Then it appears we're at an impasse.
Why don't we just be friends instead? This is way too stressful with all the other shit we got going on.
Why don't we call it acquaintances? With mutual goals in mind.
I just offer to shake your hand. I apologize for my actions and the emotional uh emotional tax that it caused. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not good with feelings.
Hmm.
I know I've done wrong and I did not mean to offend you.
You be careful with your actions and their intentions, then. Then she'll shake your hand.
Would you like to dispose? He scratched his head like, would you like to dispose of the other specimens or take them in?
There are more specimens?
Oh shit! Here we go.
I'm gonna take her to my room. Yeah, follow me.
I have a feeling I'm not going to like what I see.
No, probably not.
Alright, she will follow.
You follow him to his room, where thusly you see what seems to be a small little terrarium.
Immediately, Aman has this look of just horror, of just, oh my god, you sick fuck.
At this point, I have 4 generations of them. The vampire ones are the 4th generation.
You can explain to her what these generations are, if you'd
I will.
like.
I actually have them in my notes. Hold on. The first generation are your immediate offspring, untainted, taken care of, fed.
Honestly, these ones look really happy. They're just vibing. They've got their own little like section. Like like they've got little rocks, they've got nice little mushrooms that they're like lying on. They're kind of like
Little
feet
rock.
kicked up. One of them seems to be like playing in a little puddle. Little water bowl.
Subdues the rage a little bit.
The second generation is the generation that I started feeding the ichor to.
So these
So-
first 2 generations you feel a connection to.
Oh.
The
What
ones
does
that
the ichor feel like?
the ones that have consumed the ichor, it
They
feels
drip
kind of
in
like
white ichor.
yeah, it's like they seem to be producing like their own version of it, and it's just this sort of white liquid, very much like yours, but instead of it being as clumpy, it's more liquidy. It's like if you were to squish some really poisonous mushrooms, if you were to squish them, you can see like this sort of
Oh, like a white ink cap.
yeah, like a white ink cap kind of vibe. That's kind of what they look like, and they are dripping a little bit of this white ichor.
Well, that's kind of horrifying.
They also seem to be kind of vibing.
The next one, generation 3, is generation 1 fed with human blood. Mine specifically.
So this generation you would also have a small connection to.
And how are they looking? Did they
They look
vibing?
normal. Yeah, they look relatively normal. They look as if they would look if they are like really existing with decomposing things. They'll decompose blood, break down the stuff.
Okay.
The last one's covered in a sheet. Gonna walk you over to it and pull the sheet off, and this is the uh 2 fed with vampire blood.
Freya, give me the prognosis, doc.
So this one you don't feel a connection to. This one you see these things as they look up at you. And I mean they look like myceliumites, but they've got what seems to be a hunger. These little things, as you're looking at them, you can sort of feel a bit of rage well up. And then they look at you and then they start like patting the little glass of their terrarium, and you can kind of just feel as the rage that was welling subsides. And then you see as there seems to be a small little dropper of blood off to the side. That looks like Marcane was possibly just dripping a little bit in there at one point in time, to see if they would feed on that or how they were feeding.
Was it full or empty?
It's about halfway.
Were they consuming that?
They have been, yes.
So
And it
that's
has caused
probably
biological changes in their makeup.
yeah.
My end goal, not that it matters now, was to possibly weaponize your mycelium to eat ichor and then dilute it into a serum that I could possibly use on my brother to cure him.
So I'm going to be upfront with you. I have no connection. I have small connections with all of the other generations. You might be onto something with the ichor, with I believe it was the 3rd generation that you created.
The 3rd generation
However,
was the one fed with my blood. The 2nd generation was fed the ichor.
yes, okay, the ichor one. This, however, I have no connection to. And I'm going to put this as plainly as possible. Once mycelium has a taste for something, it typically will go for that. It will seek it out, and the goal of many of initial offspring that I create is to consume. There is not only a great hunger in myself, but every single one of the dead that I raise also has that urge. But I have taught them to control it and seek out only that is already dead. This, however, gesturing to the terrarium, I have no idea if I can control it, or if I can cull that hunger. May I try something?
My space is your space.
I'm going to try, like, kind of hover my hand over the terrarium, just like a little bit out of the mycelium mite's reach.
Gotcha. They look at you and you can see there's How many did we say was in this little batch?
It was like 3 or 4.
Gotcha. So you see as one of them is sort of reaching up at you, and then the other one
No.
kind of like.
Sorry, there's 2 of them now because I used one of them in that make that vial of the poison.
Oh yeah. So and then you see the other one kind of walk up to the one that's like reaching up at you and like tap it on the shoulder and then like kind of like crunch up, and then you can see as the first one starts to climb up on the second one. Do you pull your hand away a little bit more?
I'm going to pull my hand up, but leave like a finger down at that level to see what they do with it.
Gotcha. You see as this one, as the one that's standing on top of the other one just goes, and it like grabs a hold very lightly with its little nubs, and you can see as this small mouth opens and it goes.
Yeah, I have no
and
control over these things. They do not recognize me in any single way. They need to be destroyed.
What's your AC?
13?
You're taking 2 points of damage.
Cute.
Ouch.
And then you see as it's just holding on to you. It's like it's holding on to you with just its mouth.
I'm
Just-
going to flick it off.
Alrighty then. Pew! Ah! You see as a small little spore puff kind of pops out of its head.
Did they just come when they die?
It stands up.
I imagine Marcane would have some sort of high-proof alcohol as a disinfectant.
Crunchy music.
Yes.
Yep, country music.
I'm just going to pour a bunch in the terrarium and drop a match.
Alrighty. As you
Oh wait,
do.
can't I make a spark with prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Much more useful
Alright.
than shitting my pants.
As you do, it goes. And you hear ever so slightly, it's just. And these things die. One of them running over to the other one and trying to cover it up.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
That's heartbreaking.
They're dead though.
I will make sure they're ground up and dispersed where they can't come back in any shape or form.
I would advise acid, as mushrooms are very resilient.
Would Marcane have acid? I don't think that would be in his repertoire.
No, you'd have to go buy that from somebody.
Or keep it in a the glass cage and just bury it in a very, very glass or metal or something very resilient. Because organic life is kind of what myceliumites eat, as I'm sure you are now aware of.
And you may do what you wish with the other ones. You can help me continue another possible route, or we can dispose of the project altogether.
The central note of them, Char's place seems to be developing well. I would be curious to see how how Dagon's body reacts to being around that, as that might be a good lead in that department. Micah has demonstrated almost excellent control over the biome that they are creating. As well as I believe I have somewhat of a domain over it. I'm not quite sure if the ichor is corrupting the myceliumites or if the myceliumites are corrupting the ichor, but it is a lead that I would be willing to continue to pursue.
I will say the white ichor that Generation 2 produces almost has a repelling effect against ichor. They don't mix like oil and water.
It would be a way of purging the ichor from your brother, similar to what happened to you with the orb.
But we don't know
It
what the
would.
white ichor would do to his body.
We also don't know what trying to stop the transformation would do with his body. As I've come to realize, the only way to stop my transformation is to die.
Would you actually die?
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't exactly receive the terms and conditions when I agreed to my little project.
I mean, if you think about it, once you die, the mycelium inside of you are just going to eat your body and regrow.
But it wouldn't be me. I'll let you in on a little bit of a secret. I did do a little bit of experimenting today of my own. I've come to realize that when I resurrect things like what was the toad thing again? The Bibblebang? No, the Bobberfrog?
The haber,
Bibberbang.
the haberbog, the something.
The frog
Vanderhob.
thing.
Vanderhob.
The
The hay
Bandersnatch.
Macarena.
Yeah.
Not the Bandersnatch.
It does not
The Vagoo.
possess it does not possess a mind of its own. It follows my will entirely. However, when I resurrect another human, it regains their own sentience. Though they are more willing to follow me, they do still possess wills of their own.
Maybe we'll have more time to. I don't know. We gotta figure out what we're doing first.
And that's when we're gonna jump on down to the rest of the crew. Now, William,
Hey.
your passive perception is awful. Never
Low.
mind.
But I see a person.
You do. Thug, you see somebody that seems to be every once in a while glancing up at Dagon.
At this table over yonder.
Yep, seems to be a single person. She doesn't seem to have any. She's got like a cup in front of her. Like no real food.
Quick side note:
Does
can
she
somebody
look?
type in chat so that I can the game can center on the. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. Continue.
That was a
Does
super fast peanut butter.
I keep that MF thing on me. Anyways, this character, does she look fishy in any sense of the word?
You saying
Fishy?
suspicious or fishy?
Fishy.
Yes.
So she. Give me a perception. Let's see if you're able to see anything more on her besides your passive of just noticing that she seems to be glancing up. Oh my fucking god. You see that she seems to have a necklace around her neck. And It seems to be going down to a pendant underneath of her shirt. You can't exactly see what the pendant is, but
What are you looking at, you perv?
she seems to
She's
be
got a
very
necklace on.
focused on Dagon. You can also see that she has what seems to be a dagger sort of on her thigh instead of a little dagger holster above her clothes, like above her pants and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you want to do?
Dagon, old buddy, old pal, you've been out at sea for how long?
I've been what?
How long were you out at sea for?
C4.
Like you said it was 3 weeks at the
It's a 2 week long thing. You were out at sea for about a week.
a week.
I was about 7 days. Why do you ask?
And you came straight here after you got back on dry land, right? You didn't stop, make a couple of friends along the way, and I kind of just low key point at our friend over yonder. I need to figure out how to pronounce this word.
Surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously, thank you.
No,
So-
I didn't.
That boat
Can't
did have more than one other person on there. There was a couple fishermen.
Okay.
Have you looked over there yet, Dagon, or are you just looking at talking?
I am. No, I am now. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Very much like Monster Says Oakley in the Egg Bay.
So-
I'm gonna like peek like in front of William, kind of making it look like I'm talking to him, but I'm fucking
Hello.
looking at this lady.
I
William
don't know why
says
you're
hello.
looking at me like that, but hello.
I'm sorry, but Madam
Something
Matron,
tells.
do you recognize the woman over there?
Or do I recognize her?
You recognize her, somebody that was on the ship with you.
Oh, shizit.
Somebody who helped you get back on board.
Help me get back on board.
Like you fell overboard for a second there. You went for a swim.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, 2 drinks.
Of course, yep. What drinks?
Just
Basic
some ale.
ales?
Just
Alright.
basic ales.
Gotcha. And Fel runs over to one of the little taps. Little barrel taps they got going on. And pours it down. Brings it back. So what do you want to do?
I slide them over to Dagon. Take them over. Go sit, have a chat.
all right. Gents,
You
mind the
you
dagger.
seem interested. So go have fun.
Where's my thingy? I can't move my feet.
There you go.
I didn't expect to see you off of the boat after all that happened.
Yes, well, neither did I. Except
Well, this is for you.
And I set the drink down and then slide the chair out and
May I sit down with you?
of course, please.
he sits down.
She smiles and she'll take that drink. As you notice, her cup was completely empty, bone dry. So she's just been sitting here mocking like she's been drinking.
Oh, you're so silly.
So,
And
what brings you into the Waiting Owl?
I saw something back on the boat.
What did you see?
Well, you were taking your midnight swim and we were anchored. I caught a glance of something. And there was this weird puddle of goo that was left after you came back on board, and I figured I'd clean it. Maybe it was just some seaweed, but
Did you touch it?
yes.
Are you hurt at all?
Let me
I'm
recite to you what I've been hearing.
Oh boy. Oh no, what have I done? How
As this sort of deep speech just coalesces.
how like is she actually speaking it? Like is she
Yes.
speaking or okay, so like um what would be like the like is it a bad message? Is it
So what you're sort of getting is it's just like, I know who you are, and they're beckoning for you. They're calling you. They keep calling you the ocean's maw. I
Yes.
feel as if I've been given a purpose to help you become the maw. Do you know the one who whispers? Mind you, at this point, she's very hush.
yeah.
So do
I
you
was
know
gonna
the one
say,
who
did she say the
whispers?
deep speech out loud enough that anybody else could hear, or
If you are doing a perception, you can give me a perception to see if you're listening in. If you're able to hear it properly.
Argo would be because
Yeah, I feel like all my boys totally would be like get those digis. I don't know.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Jeez.
We're gonna roll that to
Here,
make it
I'll
easier.
roll.
I mean, I'll get William to
Whack is
do
one
a
of the boys
perception
now.
as well.
Oh my god.
The
that's
fuck?
another-
Whack
I
is
have.
no clue.
Yep.
William,
Yeah,
no clue.
I don't know. shit.
Argo,
William, no clue.
19.
Argo can get some stuff here. Argo hears what seems to be I'm not sure if you know of this language or not. You do!
He knows
Got
deep
fucked up
speech.
voice box too.
You hear every once in a while the one who whispers. You actually catch a specific name. Give me 1 second. I've got to go into my notes. Zorlokarn. Zorlokarn. Yep. Xylocorn. Karn. Xylokarn!
Xylophone?
Xylocorn! Anyway,
Isle
sorry.
of Corn.
How do I spell that?
Xylokarn.
XYLOKARN.
Mm-hmm.
Xylophone.
The Whispering Void.
I do not
But-
know the one who, but I've heard him talking to me for a great while.
Has it been in your dreams?
I have been unable to recall a dream where he wasn't there.
Oh. Then that might be Xerophon. The Dreamweaver.
So you know of these things.
Well, I've been given some lovely things. Lovely bits of knowledge. It's from Xylocorn. But I'm here. And I'd like to help you.
How can I help you help me?
We just have to make you stronger. Find some of their children for you to kill and devour. The stronger you get, the more that you'll be in control. The more that you'll be able to satiate the hunger.
I don't know what to do.
I'll be around, my liege.
How can I find you?
Simply dream of me. For the time being, let's enjoy this drink, right? Yes.
I? Not
The
really knowing what
drinks.
to make of this, but we'll never shy down or back down from with a drink with a nice looking lady.
She'll start sipping. Alrighty. And yeah, at this point, where the how the frick you guys getting on top of each other? All right. Anyway,
Who's
Argon.
Hold on. Huh?
Argon, William, is there anything that you guys would like to do? Argon, you just heard everyone. You heard some of these words coming into that. You heard the name, and then, you wouldn't have heard Xerophon, but you would have heard the name, and you would have heard the Whispering One, the Whispering Void, stuff like that.
Marco doesn't really do anything. He kind of is just chilling. Would he know the name?
He would know of. Give me a history check, actually. We'll see if he can remember to the stories from when he was a child.
All right.
All right. I would say that he would know of that name being thrown around of something that the Titans once fought. Something that the Primordials once had to deal with. Before the plane was encapsulated in its own bubble.
So going off of that, he could assume that it's on the other side of one of those orbs.
It could be. It could be one of the things.
Lore building. What's up?
It's just a bit of information that he would share with William very discreetly.
Okay. All right then. After everything's said and done, it is, everybody's had their food. I'm not sure if Amon and Marcane would come back down at all, or if they would have their food delivered up to them. That is up for y'all to decide.
Probably would have had an exchange of like, we can figure this out later, but probably better to loop your brother in as well.
Gotcha.
I would agree.
William does want to talk to Amon about the about Char's place. Still, at some point, he would go find her.
We
Alrighty.
should probably come back down after hashing it out. Duking out a legendary battle against Marcane in which there was no clear winner.
My money remains
Man.
on the table.
Yeah, so when
Sorry.
you come back down, William would bring up that he wants to talk to you.
Marcane, you notice your brother talking to a very strange woman. By that, I mean he's
Conversation for Hunter to be away from the table.
right.
Have I seen this woman before?
No, this is a stranger. So what I mean by a strange woman is like this person is strange because she's a woman and she's talking to your brother.
Does Amon notice this as they're both walking down?
If Amon's looking for Dagon, then yes.
I mean, she'd be scanning the room, just seeing who's still down there.
She would notice that he's talking to somebody. A relatively attractive young lady.
Oh my god, your brother developed taste.
Oof.
Yeah, he's
Ooh.
finally stepped away from eating mushrooms.
I'm trying to
I'm
figure
sorry,
out what's
what?
wrong in this scenario.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's so fun.
Amon takes 8d6 psychic damage from that.
Oh god.
Like-
All right,
Wow.
Marcane, you're inciting them.
Yeah.
You can see that they are elated to be in conversation with your brother.
Oh, it would have more been like here, right
Gotcha.
here, right here, then to here.
Gotcha. Alrighty. They seem to be talking about some of the weird fish that they caught. As of right
Arcane
now.
is hyper aware, listening to what they're trying to say, or trying to listen to what they say.
Gotcha.
Talking about fishing, how fishing was back home versus where she was from. The types of fish. I start talking about the spider silk from our town.
She seems to be enthralled with the conversation.
I fucking closed my tab.
But all right.
Choice
Right? William, Amon is down here now.
William would walk over. Amon, I don't know if you're
Mhm.
any less pissed off than you were before, but I do need to have a conversation with you.
Oh, joy, to which I owe the honor.
Shah brought up some concerns with me about the fungus. It keeps spreading, and he is uncomfortable with that.
Well, that was part of our deal.
I think originally he thought that it was going to stay contained to the house. Like the property, not expand beyond the property.
I believe I made him fully aware of what could happen.
I
Would
don't
this
think
be
he
a
understood
conversation
properly then.
you want to have in private?
It could be, if you wish to.
Well, it's up to you. It's
It's
your
just a short.
partner.
It's just a short conversation. I was just wondering if you knew, because if there's no way to
Crunchy.
lessen the spread, then I need to work out a deal with him.
Micah has been demonstrating a very rapid mastery over their new powers. They're still learning, but I believe in time I could stop him, or better word for it, temporarily halt the spread of the magical mycelium. I can't control normal mushrooms.
Because
To-
Shaw definitely does care about Micah. That is true.
Well, to put it plainly, the only way to stop the spread of the magical mycelium is to kill Micah, and I will not be allowing that to happen.
No, I
under
wouldn't
any
ask for you. I wouldn't ask for that to happen.
Micah is the beating heart of the house now, and cannot leave the house, and in order for anything to stop in concerns to the mycelium, he would have to die.
Or it looks like
I
I need to make some
believe-
kind of deal then.
I believe if I'm time willing, I could potentially aid him in slowing the spread, but I don't think that I can completely stop it. Nor would it probably be a wise thing to stop it now. Now, considering things I know.
Are those things you wish to share, or
I met a ferryman.
of the dead?
Yes.
Oh. Which one?
I was only instructed to call him the ferryman.
Oh, that's boring.
He did refer to me by many names, though ones that I did not realize people.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah, frankly, I believe it would be. If I can slow it, I will, but I don't think it would be wise to try to stop it. I will. I believe this part best be held in private. There are some people here I don't
Right,
know,
let's go.
and I don't feel comfortable talking about this.
We can go up to my room then.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going into
It's not that bad up there. It's
Holding up
clean.
the lights.
Amon, I cleaned it recently after the fuckery that happened. It's fine. Not that kind of fuckery. The other fuckery with all the weird things that almost destroyed the tavern.
Willie, you're not.
Your
you're
new
not helping
frog
yourself here.
friend.
That's
You
precisely
need
what
muscles
I
to
would
say
like
the
to
word.
talk about.
Wackus, I know you want to see it, but constantly referring to me as Willie is not the way to do it.
I said what I said.
Damn.
Who's,
He's been holding
I-
on to that one, bro.
I'll save questions for later after I've disclosed some information.
Understandable. Alright. So
Wait, so
we
you've been trying to
go
see
up to
his
my room.
Willy?
So, fun fact, apparently the things that I resurrect that are of the aberration variety, submit to my will alone. But anything else I bring back has their own will and sentience.
Like Micah.
That and some other things.
Okay, I need you to be completely honest with me.
I resurrected 4 people today,
Thank you.
and they are completely sentient, full will of their own. I have read them the terms and conditions of continuing on this pathway, and they are completely fine with it, albeit a little bit confused, but
The terms
feel
and
like
conditions.
everybody is. But aberrations submit to my will alone. However, the first instinct that many things, including Micah and myself, have is a hunger.
Is low level right now.
Currently, I have sated the hunger in both the things I resurrected and myself. But you can understand what might happen should the hunger go neglected.
Well, Amon, if anyone would understand hunger, it would be me. As he just points at the mirror ceiling.
Oh, that's a shame. You can't use it anymore.
Oh. I'll probably get a new ceiling put in at some point.
It's a shame.
But yes, so if anyone understands that, it would be me.
I'm sure you're aware of Marcane's experiments. And it
Yes.
deeply saddens me to say that the combination of my blood and yours had to be purged.
Understandable, it probably wasn't a good choice.
No, mushrooms develop a haste for things. And
So do vampires.
Yeah, and blood is not something I want a ton of tiny myceliumites hungering for.
I think the original goal was to try to mutate the vampirism into something that would go after specifically the ichor, but
Yes, I've been filled in on that. That was a very stupid plan.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't know at all what was going on. I just went with it.
Neither did I until I saw one thrown.
Oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he?
Yeah. And that is not something I am entirely happy about, but I am dealing with it as I see fit. Currently,
Understandable.
the experiments on the ichor look somewhat promising, albeit knowing what I know about transformations of the body, probably not in any way that we would like. However, back to the haunted mycelium house. I can probably slow it, but again, the hunger, and I'll be completely upfront with you. When my hunger is not sated, it is maddening. To the extent that I would not like to go into, and I would not like to see what happens when I do not listen to the fuzz.
William just nods in understanding.
And I understand you're not fully approving of what I have been sent here to do. I can understand your hesitation. I do not wish to know what would happen if I decided not to do that.
Honestly, at this point, knowing what I know, I'm going to make a deal with Shah. I will trade some of my properties for his. He can still visit at any time because I'm sure he's grown some kind of a bond with Micah.
He's just darling. Oh, he says
Shah?
hi, by the way.
Micah?
Micah, yes.
That's good. Next time you see, I should actually visit soon.
He does miss you guys.
I should visit soon.
It would probably be best for all of us to, well, for everyone to understand where I came from and to understand why I need to do what I need to do, or else things can probably go terribly wrong.
Probably. But as I was saying, at this point, as long as you don't do it inside my tavern, I don't care.
Yes. However, it could prove very useful if I can find more of those aberrations.
Oh, I'm sure we're not done with those. We can probably find more.
Specifically dead ones, though.
Well, if we kill them and then bring them back, what's to say anything's wrong with that, right?
Exactly. Especially because they very much listen to me.
That's good. That's good.
You guys hear a knock at your door.
Well, we can put this conversation on hold. And I go over and open the door.
It's Shar.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yes, well, it is, I don't know, I talked to Marcane a little bit earlier, and I figured I'd stop by as a surprise. And you see as he's got a single rose within his hands. And then what seems to be a bottle behind his back in the other.
I take the rose, give him a little kiss, and put it in the vase that I keep beside the door.
Gotcha. And he goes,
Do you
and
need to leave? Because I can give you guys the room.
You can leave in just a moment. We're going to come to an agreement first. So, I talked with Amon Shah.
mm-hmm.
It seems that the spread cannot be stopped, but possibly slowed. So, if you
You know
wish...
the property I've been wanting, the one with the bathhouse?
Mhm.
The
I was
private
about to say,
bathhouse.
I was about
Come
to say,
on.
we can make a deal and we can trade, so that you still have a nice place to live in your off time, and you don't feel discomfort.
Much appreciated, darling.
And at any time, I'm sure you've grown quite accustomed to seeing children. At any time, you can go back and visit.
Of course I will. Sounds like we've
Yes.
made a deal.
He is rather fond of you, by the way.
As I thought he would be. I have been teaching him. Anyway, well,
And
deal's been struck. May we?
William kind of like walks over behind Amon and just ushers her out very quickly.
No, she's already out the way. She's halfway out the door.
Okay,
When
perfect.
she says when she says he's rather fond of you,
Perfect.
she wants nothing to do with this.
Understandable.
And we can yada yada that to, you know.
Yada yada that to a nice little. There we go.
God damn.
Sims woohoo.mp3.
Yeah.
Woo! 24 in
Twister and
performance. All right, I'm gonna say roll 3d6.
We'll just
No,
roll what? 3d6.
No.
3d6.
Okay, I'm glad that.
That is a lot. That is a lot of rounds.
Look it.
All right.
I really hope that.
We-
I
Thank you.
apologize, patrons of the.
God damn it.
And as we do, we will hop back down for the last bit of tonight's session. So Dagon, this lovely lady, you know her as Selty.
Selty.
Yep, Selti. She goes, well, my liege. If that is what you would like to be called, that is. I must bid you adieu. Is that all right?
You need. I could walk you someplace. We could talk private, or just to make sure you get home all.
I think I can take care of myself, but if you insist, I will not say no. So,
Perhaps a quiet chat would be nice.
perhaps. I have a place that I'm renting in Newport.
That's the one by the docks, right? The
Yes.
district by the dock. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Nice view.
Right?
Maybe some more nice views, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I guess we shall go. And she stands up. Marcane, are you going to be following them?
I will be.
Huh?
I said I will be.
All right. Give me a stealth.
That's not bad.
That's really good. It's all right.
God damn it, Max.
Do you want to use an intellect die on that?
But yes.
I'm gonna say it's not like you're gonna really be using it for the rest of the. You'll get a long rest, so it's fine. Well, the inty die. What's up?
Can I druidcraft a bouquet of roses in Dakon's hands?
Sure.
Do-do-do-do.
Dagon, you find a bouquet of roses in your hand that was down to the right of your body.
What in the hell? What? Dagon's not a ladies' man. What's he gonna say? Oh, I found these under the table.
That's not my problem anymore.
Maybe I'll hide them in my clothes
Was
for
it
a
in
better
your
time.
deep V? With all
Yeah,
the
I'll put 'em
thorns?
in my deep V.
Is that a rose in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Alrighty.
Dagon's gonna show her a bouquet.
Right? Sheesh. Alrighty.
It's not a bouquet, it's a bukkak.
You.
Hey, we're not recording. And we're not going on YouTube anymore. Goodbye.
Who would have thought that was the thing that sent us over? Really?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so Dagon, you are walking back with her. You go over the little bridge where Mudboy is. Do you say anything about Mudboy?
No.
Okay.
I don't think she'll find my shit boy flattering.
But yes, she's walking over the bridge with you and says, "Was there a question you had in mind?"
I want to. Oh, that's kinda. I kind of wanna almost chew on it more as a player. We want to walk into the night, and then maybe you and I could talk about it more.
We could.
Um,
Basically, the way it'll be is you'll have to come up with some questions, and then at the start of the next session,
yeah.
you can start off with that intrigue.
I think that'd be good because getting to about to be time for me,
No worries.
and this isn't something I'd want to rush through, you know.
I get you. And so, as Dagon goes over the bridge with Celti, Marcaine being stealthily following them. Some words are exchanged that we will find out next time.
Oh boy.
In the Gilded Nook. Alright. Thank you all very much for coming. I appreciate you. We're gonna be doing our little end thing. Hey, if you're having a rough time and you feel like you might want to be Mudboy and be turned into a horrible monster, with no return of becoming yourself ever again, please don't. Call.
It's only getting worse.
Please just call. I know it's rough. I know it's hard. We don't want you turning into an aberrant horror. So, please go down in the description below, find whoever you need to call and talk to, and hopefully they can get you into a better spot. At least be able to get you through the night or the day or whenever you're reading this or listening to this. And appreciate you all very much. Love ya. Be safe. Bye.
Bye.